Hello gamers, welcome. We're going to be playing some more Satisfactory today. That game again is Satisfactory. There you go, I said it properly that time. And we're going to be continuing building the coal plant. Last time we made copper sheets, now we're going to continue and make some pipes for the water. Let's go, it's going to be good. Gotta make them pipes. I wonder if I'll be able to get my head around how they work today. I don't know. Let's see. We might need another thing, like maybe modular frames or something. Like we might need to build another factory first before we build the coal plant. We'll have to see. Like there might be something else we need. I don't know. There might be. Could be something else. So gamers, please bear with me, I'm just getting everything set up for the stream today. Hey Alkanul, what's up dude? We're playing some Satisfactory today. We made some progress on that movie stream by the way, we're probably doing it this weekend. And I think I found a way to do it. So there's an app called Rave, where we can all sync up our movie watching. And we can do it legally, so everyone can buy the movie on Amazon Prime basically. Or if you already own the movie, you can just sync up with us.
Waiting for it.
Hey, thanks so much, Alkanol. Thanks so much for the 36.99 AEDs. Very much appreciated. Today we might actually be watching a video. One of our friends, Jack Maloney, has made another video. So we might check out that today as well. Yeah, we're going to be watching probably a little bit of YouTube today, but also a lot of Satisfactory going on. It's not oil money! I know, it's Italian restaurant money, man. Different. I know what it is now. Hope you've had a good week this week, Alkanol. Anyone else lurking in chat? Take care, see you on the stream. See you later, Alkanol. Thanks so much for the support today. Appreciate it. Where's the water? Pump it. Coal power. Hope you guys like the thumbnail today. Attempt number 4, getting the coal... I can't believe there's now been 4 episodes trying to get the coal power generated. It's a lot of work, isn't it? It's a lot of work. It reminds me a bit of Valheim now. With Valheim, like a lot of the time we had one objective, but then it got split up into like multiple streams because it was so difficult to get there. Do, 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 do. Bum body body bum. Bum bum bum. Two minutes remaining. Just enough time to get some water. See you in a minute. I just realised, never got your name. Do you share your real name? My real name is Callum. Like, it's pretty common knowledge amongst the community. Okay, gamers, let's do this thing. What's up, gamers? Welcome to KorokuGaming, the best place if you want to watch some Satisfactory tonight. Because tonight, we are finally maybe going to harness coal power. It's been a long time coming. This is the 4th time we're attempting this. Last stream we made copper sheets. That's it, copper sheets to make copper pipes, because that's a key part of the coal power plant apparently. To funnel all that water. Now I think there may be a chance we have to build something else before we then get onto the coal power generation. We'll have to see now, but hopefully we've got everything we need and we can get started building all these pipes and water pumps and whatnot to get this thing running. So without further ado, let's get into the game, shall we? Bonk. Bonk, bonk. Okay, everything's working. So I'm a little late here tonight, gamers, and it's because I actually had a bit of health trouble. I was just having like a migraine earlier. So I got a really weird symptom of migraine. It's like they call it aura, where it's called Alice in Wonderland syndrome. So everything felt the wrong size. It was really weird. Like the table felt the wrong size. Like everything, I felt the wrong size. Everything felt the wrong size. It was really odd. But yeah, I just had to chill out for a little while until it passed, and then I set up stream after. So I think it was just caused by, like, I've been kind of, like, obsessed with a task recently. I've been trying to fix my friend's PC, so I've kind of been, like, overworking myself, trying to get that done. But then at the same time, I haven't been... Like, I've been eating, like, too much sodium and stuff, like ready meals and stuff like that, like, not great food. And I had definitely had too much caffeine today and didn't sleep well last night. So I think it's just, like, a load of things added together led to that outcome. So I've got to make sure I take care of myself properly tomorrow, basically. Make sure I get enough sleep tonight, and then I should be good. So yeah, the combination of overwork plus lack of sleep plus too much caffeine plus dehydration, I think, and plus bad diet ended up with me having sort of like a migraine thing going on. Anyway, I'm quintessentially British, says Alcanor. Well, you could say that, I don't know. If I am, I'm not too aware of it. But hey, gamers, look what we have here. 3 containers is what we did last stream. We set up 3 containers of copper sheets, and looks like we got quite a lot of them. So let's take some of these. In fact, I'll take all of them. I'll take all of the ones that have been made. And maybe that'll be enough copper sheets to do something with. So let's see what we can make now. Let's go into the building tab. Wow, look at this factory. Isn't it just so much better than anything else I've built so far? There's my little biomass power station up there that's powering this factory. Very nice. There's the copper being mined and then transported. Copper ingots being made. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh yeah. Anyway, I've already showed off this factory last stream, so I won't. I'll just have a quick look at it, but then we'll go. Let's see what we can do now. Hey Vanavi. What does Koroku mean? Oh, did those power plants blow? No, it's in my other power station. They're all running out of fuel. What does Koroku mean? So, oh, you never got... oh, do you mean you never got my name Koroku? Like, you don't know what it's from? So, Koroku is just from... It's kind of like from a movie, but I spelled it wrong, but I just kept it. So, it was my Xbox Live gamer tag since I was like 12 years old? 11 or 12? I think about 12 years old. And, yeah, I've just had it ever since. So then when I was thinking a name for my YouTube channel, I just went with my gamer tag. That's pretty much it. But it's from the film Princess Mononoke. There's a guy called Koroku the Ox Driver, but I spelled his name wrong, so now I have a unique name that's like a misspelled Japanese name. But also, there is like an anime called like Koroku no Basket, which is about basketball. And a lot of people... Well, we used to have a lot of people that would come in saying like, oh, like Koroku no Basket, right? And I'm like, I've never even seen that anime. Maybe I should watch it one day, but... No, it's just Koroku. It's like just a coincidence, really. There is an anime called Koroku no Basket about basketball. Maybe I should watch it one day. I've heard it's quite good. But I've never personally seen it. But I did get the name from an anime. Just from a different one. Anyway. How are you doing today, Vanavi? Hope you're doing well. Let's get this shit built, shall we? So, coal power. Coal power generator, we've got that. But we need... pipes and crap. So we need like the water pipe thing. Where do we find that? Is it in transport? No. Logistics? Pipeline pump. Well, there's a pump. But I don't think that's what we need. Am I blind? I thought we had like another thing. Organization? Transport? Foundation? I'm a bit confused. I thought there was like a big pump thing that we put in the water. Oh, it's in production, probably. Ah, it's in production. Water extractor. Extracts water, and we have everything we need. Oh, fantastic. See, I was worried we would need something else for that. Okay, that's good. I reckon some of the pipe bits need other bits that I don't have yet, but... so I think my coal power station is over here. Oh, yeah. I think it's by this thing, isn't it? So let's go. Let's just have a little swim. Have a little swim. Maybe we can jump swim if we're lucky. No, I can't crouch here. Crouch here. So anyway, gamers, I hope you've all had a good day. My day's been pretty busy. I've been working on finalizing my friend's PC that I've been fixing over the last week and a half. And it's all fixed now, so fantastic news. I brought a PC back from death. It's now fully functional, running at rated speeds, and it's a beauty. It's really nice. It's a really nice system. It's a... For all the nerds out there, it's a... 5900X processor, so it's a 12-core Ryzen 5900X, which is like a 6-year-old processor now, but it's still pretty good. It's got an RTX 3080, wonderful, and it also has 32 gigabytes of 3600 megahertz RAM that's working at its rated speed, rated timings. and it's all very stable and functional now. So I'm very happy about that. It was a bit of work though, so this PC was very finicky. It had some weird problems that took a long time to diagnose and fix. So that's why it took me so long. And when I get into the hole of fixing a PC, you don't see me until it's fixed pretty much, so I've just been like in the hole. I've been in the pocket fixing this PC for over a week and a half. It's finally done. Ryzen 7900. It's a 5900. Yeah, 5900. So the generation before the 7900. It went 5900, then the next generation was a 7, I think. Yeah, very, very nice system. And I'm sure he'll be glad that it's working now. Because, yeah, it must have sucked to have all that gaming PC and not being able to use... He hasn't been able to use it for a while. It's been not working. So whenever he tried to play a game, it would crash. So yeah, a bit of a pain, but now it's all working again. What's the motherboard, ASRock? It's Asus X570 Tough Gaming. It was the Asus X570 Tough Gaming. It's a good motherboard. Yeah, good motherboard. Yeah, Asus. What's wrong with Asus? You don't like Asus? The worst. I like Asus usually. To be honest, right, I reckon all of the motherboard manufacturers make good motherboards. It just depends. It depends on the generation and what you're going after, but they all trade. Like, sometimes the Gigabyte boards are the best, sometimes it's the others. Hey, Zaka boy, let's go! How many months is that? Is that... I'm going to have to resize the chat window because it's being blocked by my silly... the way my chat renders. 19 months in a row! Holy crap! I was thinking like that must be a typo. I was like, how could it be 19? I was thinking like it must be 9 months, right? 19 months? That's so long, dude. It's getting up to 2 years. Thank you so much for the support, dude. 19 months still supporting the best Twitch streamer. Thank you so much for the compliment there, Zakaboy. Really appreciate it. Appreciate the well wishes and the tier 1. What a legend. Let's go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Long time no speak. Yes, how's it been going, Zakaboy? Are you into Satisfactory at all? Have you tried this game? It's a good one, this one. All love, brother, stay cool. You too, dude. Ups and downs. Life is a roller coaster. Just gotta ride it, right? Vanavi says Asus run from it. Are they not good anymore? Hey, when I bought the motherboard for the Ryzen 5900 stuff, Asus were great. Maybe they've gone downhill since then, but they were good for those ones. Those motherboards are good, dude. The X570 Tough, great motherboard. Tough Gaming. I got everything all stable on it. It's running great. Good value back then. Or a highway, depending on what band. Yeah, true. Anyway, we got to make this extractor, that is. Oh my god, we're actually going to build it, finally. Where should I put it, though? Hang on. Oh god, remember someone sent me that, like, diagram of the thing? I should have saved that. I've forgotten the diagram. I'm going to have to wing this. I'm going to have to wing this, goddammit. I'm going to have to figure something out. So where does the pipe come out of this thing, huh? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, the pipe comes out there. And can this one extractor serve multiple power stations? I'm not sure, dude. Like, I'm not sure how it works now. I feel like we only need 3 of them. If I can remember the diagram, I think I remember the diagram. I think we only need 3 of these things. I think we only need 3, but I have no idea how that works. I don't know how that works. Okay, we're just going to have to try. We're just going to have to try. Where should we put it, though? I feel like here's fine. Like, yeah, give it a bit of space. Maybe here, even. Yeah, let's put it like here. I think we should give it a bit of space. Yeah, a bit of space. There we go. Just there. Yeah, there. Hey, we did it!
That may indeed be water. Try submerging your arm. If it does not dissolve, that will narrow down the range of possibilities.
Okay, let's see if this is water.
You could just pipe it to a coal-powered generator.
Oh, yeah, I think it's fine. My arms are still attached. Okay, gamers, we have confirmed this is water and not acid. That's good. So I need water to go in there, right? And then we can make... But then we need power. But we have power over there, so I'll just route some power from over there. And then this will make power, right? So then it won't need power. Because it will make its own power? I don't know, something. Or maybe this doesn't even need power. Oh yeah, maybe this doesn't need power. Maybe it just generates power. I don't know. I'm not sure if this will need power to get started. It might. It might need some power to get started. We'll have to see. ASRock is entry level from Asus, says Benevi. Is ASRock owned by Asus? And a good-ish. Sometimes the ASRoCs are really good, dude. Like it just depends. Like, it depends per model. Like, some models of motherboard are great, and then they'll make another one that's trash. You've just got to do your research. Like, motherboards, it depends. Like, the Tough Gaming was good for that generation. I've got one. My friend's got one. Like, I know loads of people with the Asus, and we're all running strong. All running strong. Asus Tough Gaming. X570. Asus ROG is the epic fail. Laptop you can boil coffee on an ROG. Well, those ROGs are very expensive usually. That's an enthusiast motherboard. I don't usually get the enthusiast one. I usually get like the sort of high-end gaming one, or like mid-range high-end gaming. Is it mid-range? I guess it's like, yeah, I guess for motherboards it's sort of mid-range gaming is what I normally go for, because usually those have like a good feature set. I usually check what VRMs are on there, because VRMs are very important. So if any of you are PC builders, make sure when you're building a PC you check the VRMs and make sure they've got good VRMs, okay? You want VRMs that can handle like the top of the line processors at good speeds. The VRM is basically to do with the power delivery. It's the voltage regulator modules, sorry. The voltage regulation modules, those are very important on a motherboard. Now, if you don't know what you're buying, then you'll probably gloss over the part where it's about the VRMs, but the VRMs are very important. Make sure you're getting good VRMs. So that's a bit of like in the know knowledge that you now possess if you're a PC builder. Like, that's quite important. Make sure you got good VRMs. Gigabyte for the win. Gigabyte are pretty solid, yeah, usually. But like I said, it depends motherboard. It depends on a per motherboard basis. Like some motherboards, I reckon all the motherboard manufacturers, they have hits and misses, you know. They have hits and misses. So you want to make sure the VRMs are good and that they're cooled well, that they don't overheat. Because you don't, that's the worst. I have a motherboard actually where the VRMs overheat and it's a bit of a nightmare. Bit of a nightmare on that board. Kept crashing, couldn't figure it out, and it's just the voltage regulator has like no cooling on it. They used a pretty crappy voltage regulator. So yeah, just make sure you get one that works well. Yeah, the VRMs on this machine, by the way, are great. On the Asus X570 Tough, they're solid. They can run the 16 core easily. No problems. All my motherboards are from Gigabyte. Use them 10 years, still working. That's good, man. Yeah, I mean, like, I just see what's going on. Like, I usually do some research. If I'm going to buy a PC, I do some research, figure out what the best motherboards are at the time and stuff like that. I usually do a lot of research. So at the time I bought my computer I have now, the Asus Tough Gamings were in a good spot, so I got those. I got that, and I recommended my friends get them, and we're all running Asus X570s. Okay, so enough nerd shit. Let's play some Satisfactory, the cool part of today's session. And later we will be watching a YouTube video. One of my friends uploaded a new YouTube video, so we'll check that out as well. Okay, so let's check it out. What's going on here? I guess what we're going to do is pipe water. Okay. Remember, gamers, I did have a weird migraine today, so I'm not totally on form. But with this, who cares? Let's do it anyway. Let's be on form anyway, even though we're not on form. Never have a problem to restart or fry or sensors failing. Yeah, that's good, man. I mean, I've had Gigabyte before and it was good. The last Gigabyte one I had was when I had the Core 2 Duo. I had a Gigabyte ultra durable motherboard or whatever. I think it was called the D3H or something, DH3 or something. I've still got that somewhere. I don't know if it still has a processor in it. I should check that. I should see if it's actually like a computer, because we could probably run servers on that. Like if it's still a working computer, it will be probably like an 8GB DDR3 system with a Core 2 quad. If it's still around somewhere, which is not a bad system for running servers on. It's not very electrically efficient these days. Like, it's not very energy efficient, but it could probably run a few good servers, like Minecraft especially, could run on there for sure. We could run some servers, maybe some source servers, like Left 4 Dead 2 or something. Okay, brain, work. You know why my brain isn't working? Because I don't know what I'm doing. This is the first time I've done this, so I'm like, I have no idea how this works. Okay, so I think this, like, has head pressure, so it has pressure, so it's a pump. But I don't think it has much pressure, so do we have to put more pump? Head lift 20 meters, and then, yeah, it's head lift is what you need to know. Head lift 10 meters, so, okay, so we'll do a bit of pumping, but we might need another pump to get more pumping of the water. Let's get, like, a pipe out then. Okay, pipe. Can I do a pipe? Yes, I can. Pipeline Mark 1, so I don't have access to good pipes yet. It's all, like, the bad pipes, I think. But that's alright. Oh, you have to use junctions. Interesting. Let's see what we can do here. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, whoa, whoa. What is going on? Ah! Ah, it's like a snake! Get it out of here! That was scary. Okay, I think we're supposed to use these. Pipeline supports, I think, is what we need. Yeah, pipeline supports. Can I... Yeah, I guess that's what we need. Like here? And then you can change the height. That's what I was hoping for. That's what I was hoping for. That seems fine. Okay, and now I should be able to, like, pipe this. And then build mode what? Auto 2D. Fuck. Noodle? Noodle mode? The hell? Horizontal to vertical? What does that mean? I don't know. Oh, what the... Oh, like that? Oh, I think I understand. Curve. Whoa! It's bendy wendy. Straight? Oh, that's not the... I don't know. I wouldn't call that straight exactly. I think somebody's in the... I think this thing is in the closet. I think this pipe may be in the closet. I don't know about you, but that is... that's like the least straight pipe I've ever seen. It's saying it's built mode straight. I'm not sure about that. Auto. Okay, I think we'll use straight mode and then just, like, plug it in here. Yeah! Let's go! We did a pipe!
Fix-it pipelines can contain any fluid,
We did it.
including the water necessary for coal-powered generators.
Wow.
Note, water does not flow upwards by itself.
It looks kind of
While water
sus.
extractors
This
provide
thing
some lift
that I've
to
made.
truly defy gravity. Consider
Yeah, it
the
looks
use of
sus.
pipeline pumps.
It looks sus from multiple angles, not gonna lie. Like, there are like multiple ways you could look at this thing as, like, maybe maybe a nutsack of some kind. I don't know. There are, like, multiple ways this looks sus, but let's keep going. It'll look more like a pipe if I just add more pipes. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna add... Wait, can I, like, change the direction of these? Oh, I can. Oh! Wait a second. Oh, so I don't have to build a junction, but maybe I should build a junction. Yeah, because... Yeah, I don't know. I think the junction basically acts like a splitter, right? Yeah. You know what? I think I could do the pipe, like, over... Because we gotta worry about the pressure, so we can't do too long a pipeline. I think I should do a junction, like, here. And then... Yeah, okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. I have a feeling I know what's going on here. And we should probably do, like, a T-junction. I have a feeling that the T-junction would be the right way to go here. I might be wrong about that, but we'll see. So can we just plug this in like there? No, I don't think so. Okay, so we do it. How do I snap to world again? Like that. Oh, I should have done that before. Well, that's fine. I should have done that before, but oh well. Okay, there we go. And then pipeline. Plug. Bonk. Oh, so cool. This is like the coolest thing ever. Yeah, I think this might be the coolest thing ever. I'm not sure about you guys, but... Okay, so I think we can do, like, a pipeline support. Yeah, and then I think we can, like, build it like, sort of like... Oh, what the hell? Why is it doing that? I'm so confused. Yeah. If we just, like... Oh, we build it, like, here. What the heck? Why was it flipping up and down? I'm so confused. And then I think we can just plug that in like that. Yes! It works like I thought! Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool. Wait, we need like a ladder over here or something, or I'm gonna get stuck. Let's try and build a ladder over it and see how that works. So can we build like a conveyor pole over? Oh, you can. Oh, that's beautiful. Actually, that works out well. Yeah, that works out very well. I like that. Oh, look at that. Build some access ladders over. Oh, wow. Look, I think I can... Oh, look at that! Let's go! That's so cool. Yeah, I've got some access ladders. Cool. That's cool. That's a big pump. That is a big pump, yeah. That's a huge pump. I need that for my water cooling system on my PC, right? That'll get me some good temperatures. Man, this is awesome. I really like this pipe system. It's very fun to play with. I'm still only scratching the surface too. I bet there's loads you can do this. I'm going to learn this just like I learned the conveyor belts, right? And how they work. Oh, so that can twist? Interesting. Can flip up and down there. Yeah, I think I want it straight there. And then you see where I'm going with this, right? This is going to sort of go over the conveyor belt here. It's going to look sick. Hopefully. So here we go. Bonk! Yes! It works. I'm so glad this water doesn't push me away. I'm so glad it doesn't push me away. Oh, it needs to plug in there, doesn't it? I think we might just be able to plug it in right there. I'm not sure, but... Should we see what happens if we just try and plug it in? Oh no, that's not working. That works. I think... Does curve work the best? I guess curve works the best. It looks like it gives enough space, so I might just plug that in there. So it says 10 meters of head pressure, so it looks like that should work then, right? I think. And that probably needs power though, doesn't it, that one? Oh, so we do need power, because we need power to start the water pump. Let's have a look at... See if we can like... Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. I did a thing, gamers! I did another thing, look! Look what I've done! Look at that! So cool! Big hose! Big hose, let's go. What's up there? Oh yeah, that's the coal. So the coal's not currently being excavated to here. Maybe that's why it's not running. Maybe it just needs the coal here. Flow rate pumps... Oh, what the hell? Flush mode. Pipe segment. I don't know what that is. Flushing the pipes. Flow rate 0. Should we, like, connect this to the power and see what happens? Let's connect, like, this water thing to the power and see if it pumps. See what flow rate we get. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Wow, this thing is so cool. Look at it. Of course, I try to go over the part without the ladder. Cool. Let's go. So cool. Always ultra-durable capacitors, good VRM MOSFETs. Yeah, that's kind of like... When I was buying Gigabyte, they always advertised, like, ultra-durable technology and stuff with their motherboard, like layered PCBs and all this stuff. That's how they, like, advertise them. But I think, like, most brands now have pretty damn durable motherboards, to be honest. Many years ago, Gigabyte were the most by a long way in terms of durability and, like, reliability. But now I think, like, all the motherboard makers make pretty damn good motherboards, to be honest. In terms of, like, durability, quality. They all use solid capacitors now. And stuff like that. Hey, Palmera, how you doing? Hello, hello. We are building the coal power generation. I just plugged a pipe into it. Now I'm looking for my power station, which I've lost. I think it's around here. Somewhere. Where's my power station? Maybe we can get vehicles today too. I think the vehicle stuff looks cool in this. Whoops. Oh man, I always lose this power station. I think it's like further up this rock. Now, we won't lose it again though, because I'm... Oh, there it is. I found an access pole. I hope I can just connect off this. I can, fantastic. Okay, beautiful. Think. Beautiful. So this connects right to a biomass power station. That's going to power the generator here. That's worked out well, actually, building this extra power station. That's worked out quite well. I wish you could change how tall the power lines are. It'd be pretty cool to make a really tall one, you know? I'd enjoy that, if I could do that. It'll be a through the forest power line. Beautiful. We are getting, by the way, good FPS on this game today. 120 locked. Let's go. Some good ass FPS today. Do we usually get that FPS in this game? It's running beautifully today. I did tweak my BIOS settings a bit just the other day. Seems to have done some good. Because after working on my friend's PC, I was thinking like, hey, hang on, I think I've got some ideas on how to tweak my BIOS a bit to get a bit more performance out, you know? And yeah, it seems to have worked. I'm getting a bit more FPS in this game, I reckon. Running smooth. We're running smooth today. I hope you're doing well today, Palmera. Welcome to the stream. Aorus 5090 Infinity. The 5090 is currently $6,200. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm so glad that my graphics card still works. Please, graphics card, don't die on me now. I can't afford... Like, literally, I just have to stop streaming if my graphics card broke at this point. My goodness. Yeah, that's far too out of my price range. Way far out of my price range. Man, I remember, like, the 3080 on release, it retailed for, like, 4.6... It was something like it retailed for, like, 469 or something. It was something like that. It was, like, 459 or something like that. Or, actually, I think it was 449.99. I think it was 450. That was the 3080. That was the newest, latest, like, gaming enthusiast card when that released. And everything's gone downhill since that gen, basically. That was a pretty well-priced gen. 3080 was fine. Like they had the 3090, which was really expensive, but it was worth being that expensive because it was like something. It was like crazy good for the time. The 3090 had like 24 gigabyte VRAM. Like that thing was kind of worth the money they were charging. And it was the fastest graphics card ever made, kind of thing. But yeah, 6,200 is just crazy. I would never pay that price for a graphics card. Especially since it's not even that much better than, say, like a 4070 Ti or something. It's not that much better, really. It's not worth that much premium. Hey, Anonymous, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. It looks like we're about to get some coal power. I've just done, like, a nice power line that's going to connect to the water pump. Hey, it's working, I think. Let's have a look. It's kind of funny, whenever you encounter a new gen in this game, you have to figure it out just by playing, and I kind of like that. Like, it didn't tell me how to do this at all. It didn't tell me how this works. I'm just figuring it out as I go. So that's pumping. How much power does it use? Probably a lot. 20 megawatts. That is a lot. Extracting 2 meters per cube per water. Clock speed, so I can overclock this too. Okay, so flow rate 100 and... Current amount in extractor. How does this... Max flow rate is 600 and the flow rate is 100? How do I get more flow rate then? By overclocking or what? I'm not sure, but this seems healthy. This seems fine. You know what? Maybe I have to I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. I did find earlier some water geysers. Hey, Firemorph, how you doing, man? Anonymous is making a lattice lunch, then back to... What's a lattice lunch? Then back to a difficult work problem. Man, I've been trying to solve difficult problems for like a week and a half now. I was fixing my friend's PC, but it had some really weird errors that it took me a long time to clear them up, but it's all healthy now, thank God. I finished it today, already. All ready for him to pick up now. No way was the 3080-459, wasn't that still in the crypto mining craze? No, that was the start of it. Yeah, the retail was that, Firemorph, the retail. Or it might have been, let me see. It might have been 6, I think that was it. It might have been 5, or it might have been 549. RTX 3080 retail price RRP on release. Oh, sorry, 649. Still, 649 for the 3080, like, that was a fair dues. Like, I was like, yeah, alright. Like, the card was incredible for the time, so... 649, I was like, okay, and then, like, the 3090 was like I think it was close to 1,000. Right? And that was pretty crazy for the time. Like, a graphics card costing, like, almost 1,000. But then, after that, it got crazy. It just went up and up and up. Apparently, actually, the retail price was $1,500 for the 3090. So yeah, it was way up there. It was really expensive. But I mean, now it's 6,200 apparently for the 5090. So we've fallen a long way. Like, it's just silly now. Vanavi's just told me it's 6,200 for a 5090. As a graphics card now has a price, you can buy a car. You can buy a nice car for 6,200, yeah. A nice used one. Okay, let's have a look at, like, the 8800 Ultra RRP. I remember thinking this was super expensive. So the 8800 Ultra, NVIDIA 8800 Ultra, retailed at $829 US, so it was really expensive. But that, at the time when it released, was the fastest graphics card in the world. Oh no, wait, that wasn't much, because I forgot the US exchange rate was really rubbish, so that was only £475. Whoa! The fastest graphics card, the fastest gaming graphics card available was £475, and we thought that was a lot back then. We thought that was a lot. So, so equivalent at the time was $900 US. I forgot the exchange rate back then was like, the pound was like double the worth of the dollar back in 2007. Man, that's crazy, man. How much is the 5090 now in UK price? So it was 475 on new released on the 8800 Ultra, which back then was extremely expensive. Well, everyone thought it was. So 5090. So how much for a new 5090? New 5090 is 2,500 right now. No, is that new? A lot of these are scam links, you know what I mean? So it's hard to tell what's real. It looks like on eBay they're selling them for £4,500. On Amazon, is this out of stock or something? Yeah, it's out of stock, so that's not a real listing. So is it 4,500 now? Oh my god. I think it might be 4,500. What about on Scan? Is that real? On Scan they're selling it for 3,600 pounds. What the fuck? The thing is, right, that means, like, we still haven't gotten better value since the 30 series. Yeah, because if the 30 series was 1,500 and now the 5090 is 3,600, I don't think that card's that much better than the 3090 in terms of, like, how many more frame rates you get, you know what I mean? So you're basically, the cards have not gotten, it's like the price per frame is the same as the 3090. The price per frame of the frame rate you're getting is like the same or maybe better on the 3090. I'm not sure. I think it's better because I think on eBay you can at least get the 3090 used for like probably 800 or something. So yeah, price per frame has really hit the fucking floor, hasn't it? If we're talking about frame rate, FPS, bang for buck has gone terrible. We literally haven't gotten better. Like, usually each gen you would get like like bang for buck on FPS would improve over time. It's taken a nosedive. At $700, we believed it was a lot for a card. It is a lot for a card, dude. It's just some silicon with a bit of heat sink slapped on. I mean, a lot of research goes into them, but not that much research. I mean, come on. I think it should have been more expensive back then, 8800 Ultra, because that was cutting edge, dude. We'd never seen that many polygons. Like we finally had enough polygons to make like a realistic scene in a game. That's way more impressive than like already being able to do that for like 20 years and then charging loads for like ray tracing, which looks kind of the same as baked in lighting anyway. We just have to pay more for it now. You just have to pay more for good lighting now. Like, we could do good lighting with all the fake trickery. But now, like, with ray tracing now, okay, well, now you just have to pay loads of money for the same graphics that we already had for 15 years. I mean, play like Crysis 2007. It looks fantastic. Like, why are we paying so much for good lighting now? We already had it in Crysis on the 8800 Ultra and the 8800 GTX or whatever. During the lockdown, says Anonymous, GPUs were insane. I was seeing used GPUs for over 1,000. I was like, as if I'm going to buy a GPU that's been bagged running 24/7 on a crypto farm. True. I mean, I don't know. My 3090 was probably from a crypto farm. Probably. I bought a used 3090. It still works, so I was lucky. But yeah, I think, like, if you're buying a graphics card, probably best to buy used. Just because, like, otherwise the price is out of this world. Like, at least if you're buying used, maybe you can pick up something on, like, Facebook Marketplace, like a grandma selling something she doesn't know about. Like, she doesn't know it's, like, worth that much, you know? She's just selling it for what she bought it for, you know? Just like, well, I bought it for 2,000, so maybe I sell for 1,000. It's been 5 years. It's like, hell yeah, dude. Get a 3090 out of that. It was my grandson's. But he has a new one now. I bought him a new PC, so I thought I'd sell this on Facebook Marketplace. True, during the lockdown, GPUs were insane. I was seeing used GPUs for over 1,000. Yeah. You can buy a new CPU historically and you get more for your dollar year over year. GPUs, hell no, twice the performance, twice the price. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. It's like the performance went up, but the price went up at the same time. So it's like you're not getting better value for the frames. So then it's like, why upgrade? It's just like, if you have more money, you can get more frame rate, but it's going to cost you. Every frame's going to cost you like a sort of like fixed dollar amount. It's really silly. Well, GPUs used to be like that, Fi. Like, GPUs were going great for a long time. What's ruined it is AI and crypto. AI and crypto, because they use GPUs to like accelerate those. It just went absolutely insane. Crypto actually died off though, because we stopped using GPUs for crypto because crypto advanced. Now the same thing might happen with AI, but I don't know if it will, because Nvidia has just like started making AI chips instead of graphics cards. So all these computer companies that were making graphics cards for gaming have diverted resources to now make specialized AI chips. So what happened with crypto is that they were using GPUs, but then specialist crypto companies developed their own ASICs, accelerated, like crypto accelerators that were better than the GPUs at doing the task. So then they kind of took over that, and now the only way to mine crypto is with these special ASICs. It's like a box made by some Chinese company. It's not made by Nvidia or anyone else. Like they just took over that segment of the market. And so then GPUs started coming down again in price, because all the crypto people are just selling their cards, because you can't mine crypto with them anymore. They're not effective anymore. But then what happened is just after that, then AI came along, and that's using GPUs. And now instead of the chip companies going like, instead of letting the chip companies have another segment sort of take over that segment so they can continue doing gaming, instead of doing that, they've just diverted resources into building AI chips instead of graphics cards. So that's pushed the graphics card even higher, because they're just making less of them. They're like, no, we've got to serve the AI segment of the market and screw all the gamers. They'll just have to pay more for the cards now. That's pretty much what's happening. Or I think with Nvidia especially, they're like, or they'll just have to buy a Nintendo Switch, and we've got a foot in the, we've got a toe in the water there. You know what I mean? Like the Switch is Nvidia hardware, so Nvidia are just winning either way. They're like, hey, the AI people giving us money, Nintendo's giving us money, we're getting a lot of money. We're getting a lot of money. Either way. But they are like, sort of shooting the gamers in the back that supported them thus far and made them what they were. Like, Nvidia was pretty much supported by gamers. It was a company for gamers. And pretty much all the graphics cards were bought by gamers. Like, even when it was a graphics card for like a 3D like workstation, you know what they were doing after work. They were gaming, and that's why they bought the good card. They convinced the business that we need this amazing card to run After Effects, and then off hours they're just playing like Counter-Strike and shit. So that's pretty much they were just like supported completely by gamers. You can buy a new CPU historically, yeah. I mean, CPUs were dead for ages. Like, when Intel just had a monopoly on CPUs, they didn't do shit. Like, we were on quad cores for, like, over a decade or something. They didn't... We went from, like, single core to dual core to quad core, and then they're just like... Quad cores are where we should stop. For, like, so long. For so long, it was so boring. It was like, hooray, this year's CPU has 1% improvement over last year. Wow. Amazing. And it runs hotter than last year. Oh, that kind of sucks. Like, there would always be like a bit of a trade-off with them. Like, I remember they like, you know, cheaped out on like, they used to like solder the heat sinks to the CPU for like good thermals. And then one generation they just started not doing that. So then like the thermals sucked. And then everyone was modding their CPUs, like taking off, they were delidding them so they could get better thermals on them. Anyway. Yeah, CPUs sucked for ages until AMD sort of brung the heat with Ryzen, really. They brought the heat with Ryzen. Ryzen first gen, straight off the bat, was pretty incredible, and they just got better from there, so... and now the CPUs are actually in competition. We're getting great improvements every year, and have been doing for a while. Yeah, when Intel had a lock on the CPU market, it was getting pretty ridiculous. Yeah, and boring. It was so boring, dude. It was so boring. It was like, is your CPU an Intel, and is it 15 years, at least 15 years young? Then you've still pretty much got the best you can get, because like there's no point upgrading. It's been like 1%, 3% every year for like the last, you know, however many years until AMD caught up with their CPUs. And you know what? If Intel didn't sit on their laurels, they could have just like held the monopoly forever, because they were so far ahead. They were so far ahead, but they were just like, nah, let's just sit on our laurels. We're so far ahead, we'll just like keep releasing quad cores with like 1% improvements every year. I need to buy another graphics card, says Vanavi, in case 1080 Ti will die. Nah, 1080 Ti will never die. What are you talking about? 1080 Ti will never die. I wasn't buying two... I'm so sad that I didn't get two 1080 Ti's when I bought mine, because it was only $100. Damn, that's good, man. That's some good value. See, that's good bang per frame. That's good bang per buck on frame rate. The 1080 Ti can probably get like 60 plus in this game. For $100, that's great. I think I read that Chinese competitor came out with a very affordable GPU that does well in benchmarks, so we shall see, but perhaps they'll never leave China and go straight to data centers. Oh, that'd be great if we could just get like Chinesium graphics cards that outperform the Nvidia ones. Oh, they deserve... Nvidia deserve that at this point. I can't wait for it. From one of those weird brands where it's just a load of jumbled letters. Like XZY Bengfei ZYX company. And they just release... You just buy them on Amazon for like $50. That'd be great. I hope that happens, to be honest. Nvidia deserve that just to be like outcompeted completely by some like Chinese like straight to Amazon factory company. Anonymous says, I thought it cost more in energy to mine one Bitcoin now, but I suppose there are other coins that can be mined. Yeah, they mine other coins. Well, people are still mining Bitcoin, but they mine a lot of other coins. They mine like the most profitable coins they can, but they use like specialized hardware now. It's really expensive to get into. You can't really do it. You can't really do it as a consumer because the machines they use, they buy them all out. They buy out all of the machines before anyone can get their hands on them. So if you yourself were like, I want to try mining crypto, you can't really because you can't get your hands on one of these machines. I used to be into mining crypto a bit, so I know some stuff about it. As soon as it started getting to the point where you needed to buy these special machines, I was just like, well, I can't get my hands on that, so I guess I can't do it anymore. It was fun when it was GPUs. It was quite fun for a little bit. For like hobbyist miners, you could like build your own mining rig. I had my own mining rig. It was pretty cool. Mining Ethereum and stuff. It was pretty fun for a while. I liked it. Because I'm a computer system builder, so it was pretty interesting putting together a crypto mining rig. Anonymous says, I thought it cost more energy to mine one, but yeah, it costs a load, probably. But when I read Ringworld written in 1970, says Anonymous, he was so optimistic about technology improving our lives, but he didn't factor in corporate idiocy. True. Finavi says we need to stop pumping money into China. I don't know, they can have some money, I guess. Why not? We all become increasingly poor if we pump... Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, the thing is... Yeah, the thing is, like... What they've sort of done is given... like, a lot of first world countries, what they do is they give a lot of the factories and stuff like that to other countries. You know what I mean? Like, the means of production, sort of. Like, all the factories, all the farms, all the whatever. And then that actually puts you in a pretty weak position, because then at the end of the day they can be like, okay, we won't give you any more food then. And then you're like, wait, we need the food. We can't make our own food now because you make all our food. So in the UK it's happening more and more. Like, all our farms are getting shut down because the government makes it so hard to farm here. Like, they have so many rules and regulations and it's expensive as hell. And then we just import all our food from other countries. But that puts you in a pretty weak position when you can't even produce your own food. Like, politically, isn't that just like you're stepping on your own foot? And I think they know they're doing that, but in the short term, it's better to do that. And they don't look ahead beyond the next, like, 1 year term. They don't look ahead beyond the political term. You know what I mean? They don't care what happens in you know, 5 years, 10 years. Because, you know, they're just looking for short-term, like, quarterly profits and whatever a lot of the time. They're selling us all down the river. That's what they do. Like, I think countries should be able to stand on their own feet. You know what I mean? Like, you should have your own, like, factories where you can make electronics in your own country. Why is it all in another country like that? It's jobs that could go to people. It's you know, it's just, it's infrastructure that could... It's good for your own country to have that. Like, if it's all exported. Varge Boy, and it's good to be able to produce your own food. I think the majority of your own food should be produced in your own country. Just makes sense to me. China already has the professional fabrication factories, and it will take a lot of money to replicate those in America. Yeah, but who gave them all the money to do that? It was other countries. You know what I mean? Like, they just took over all that fabrication. And it's because it's cheaper to do it in China. That's why it's just sort of economics at play. Like, with globalization, it's just like, hey, it's cheaper to do it in China, so we'll make more money if everything's just manufactured there. Let me just ship it back here, whatever. But that's fair enough. I mean, that's how it works. People at the top are making these decisions. Anonymous says, I follow these conflicts and the US foolishly outsource rare earth minerals to China, which their military tech needs. So surprised the conflict in Iran is hurting China, and China has throttled off the supply of rare earth metals. Other decision makers in US didn't see this coming is beyond me. Like I said, they don't look far ahead a lot of the time. Japan has traditionally had big tariffs on California rice and other sources to protect their domestic production. They understood that allowing indigenous food production to die would be very bad, says Anonymous. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, it would be very bad. Like, what are you talking about? It puts you in a really weak position to... If you're, like, making deals with other countries and stuff, it puts you in a really weak position when they control all your food supply, technically. They can just cut you off from it, or energy supply or anything like that. If it's stuff you, like, rely on, then I think, yeah, you should have a good source of that in your own place. I mean, in Satisfactory, I would never just, like, outsource all my work to another player. Because then what if I need some power and then like they don't want to give me the power? Then what am I going to do? How am I going to run my factories? That's why I got to make my own power stations here. Gotta be self-sufficient at least a little bit. Hey, Vaj boy. Undersea railway to transport goods. They won't listen to me. Are you saying that the government needs to do this? They need to make undersea railway to transport goods? Would that be a good idea? Undersea railway? I mean, we kind of have that in the UK to France. We have the Channel Tunnel. It's pretty cool, but I don't think you can do that along like long stretches because of tectonic plates and stuff. We're just kind of lucky. The UK is pretty close to France, and there's not much like what's that name for like earth moving activity? That activity. There's not I guess like you could say tectonic activity. There's not much of that there on that crossing, so it kind of works, but at least KG can make something sensible and satisfactory, a supply chain that makes sense, yeah. Anyway, this is pumping water, but then how does this work now? Flow rate, nothing? Current amount in pipe. Flush. Ah! Flow rate. Wait. Wait, what? Flush mode. How does this work? Flow rate 1 meter cube per minute. That's not good. Do I have to keep flushing like a toilet or something? Yeah, then the flow rate goes up. I think it's because the water's not being used. I think we need to get some coal running. Okay, so we got the water running. I think it's working actually. Look, the flow rate's like quite a lot. Okay, but then it fills up. Oh, is this a cross section of the pipe? Oh, I think I understand it. So, how does it look on the other one? I think that, like, that indicator, the water in the circle is the pipe. Yeah, I think this is the pipe. Oh, no, that's the extractor. Oh, that's the extractor? Oh, that's the pipe. Oh! That's the pipe. Okay, so maybe I was looking at the wrong thing over here. Ah, interesting. This is a cool system. Okay, so I think I need to go... Oh, there you go! Okay, so I was looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at the pipe. Fuel, no connection. Okay, good. So we just need to bring the coal here now, and then it should generate power. Current amount of water in the building, 50 meters cube. So it looks like we're getting water in. And it should be able to make 75 megawatts. And if we overclock it, it will produce a lot more. I need to get this overclocking thing figured out, don't I? Okay, let's get that coal to the station. Let's go to the generator, I should say. So we'll climb up here. I think it's up here. You have a pipe. You have a pipe that supplies water. It has a cap. It's clocked, I think, says Manabi. I think the problem is it's just we need coal in there for it to start using the water. I think it's filled with water. I think that's our problem. So we need to transport the coal now. So I'm going to the coal miner, which currently isn't plugged in to any power. So of course it's not producing anything. That just makes sense, doesn't it? Oh, hey, Bouncy! Woohoo! Hey, man, thanks for the bounce. Appreciate it. So follow the long-ass coal line to the coal. Hey Vaj boy, this is Satisfactory. It's a really good game. It's a game where you kind of... To progress, you have to build bigger and bigger factories that produce more and more things faster. More things faster being made in your factory. This is a conveyor belt. And it's going to transport coal to my power generator. Which is then going to make power to supply power to the factory so we can make more things for the factory so we can get more power stations so we can get more things. Kind of how it goes in this. It's pretty fun. Also, there are aliens. Whoa, that was a good slide. Also, you can slide around. You can cut down trees. Wow, this is a long line, isn't it? How should we do the power? Should we just, like, take it from the other power station? I guess so. I guess we should get it from the other power station, like the new one. Oh no! Oh my god, that was close. I thought I was going to fall off. That would have been a death. Yeah, this isn't connected to anything. Crap. Where's the nearest power? I mean, I think I've got to do a power line all the way back, unfortunately. I mean, but it will just start working then, won't it? Let's make sure it's set to the right settings. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's just do a long-ass power line then. That'll be pretty fun. But it won't take too long. So we start a power pole here. There we go. Yeah, we'll just take this, run this back. It'll be fine. There we go. Let's run this back. Lots of power sliding in this game. Looks fun. Yeah, it's got good movement. That's my type of game. Oh, you should get it then. It's really, really good. Yeah, this is one of my favorite games at the moment. You can just put like so many hours into this. It's fantastic. There we go. Connect the power lines up. So now I need to transport this power to this station. So I'm running back power lines all the way along this thing. Now I could just make a local power station here and put some leaves in, but screw that, man. I want to get onto coal power. I prefer to have just a long-ass power line. It'll be cool anyway. It'll look cool. Can I build like a power line on the thing? No, I can't really. I was wondering if I could build a power line. I wonder how... Wait, there's an easy way to do this, isn't there? Hang on. Yeah, there is, like that. Yeah, cool. And then we can go max range. We'll do it like here. Yeah, let's space them out a bit more now. Space them out a bit more. Hey, you can do a power line on top of the conveyor belt, but... How would that work? Surely that would block the conveyor belt. Wait, what? Oh no, you can just put it on there. I don't like that. That's weird. You can just put it on the conveyor belt? That's very strange. There's like a lion after me or something. Oh, it's a pig. Same thing. Why aren't you more popular? This is quality content, says Vaj Boy. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, sorry, Vargy Boy. I was saying your name wrong. Thank you so much for the compliment, Vargy Boy. Appreciate it. I would say probably just because, like, streaming is very competitive. There's a lot of people streaming. And, yeah, there's a lot of people streaming. I've really got to make sure that what I'm doing is, you know, different enough and exciting enough for people to come and stick around. So, it's on me, really. I've got to make sure I'm making the high-quality content at all times, every week. So that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, let's keep going. I just need a couple viral videos. I need to make a couple viral videos on my YouTube. That'll do the trick, I think. That'll do the trick. I can do that. You'll see in a few months I have some viral videos. I have faith in myself. Let's make it happen. Whee! Let's go. Just consume products, says Anonymous. Don't ask questions and consume more product. Are you being the voice of Fix-It Corporation right now? Wire too long? Whoopsie. I thought that looked fine, but... Consume more product. Oh! Talking about that, I have some Coca-Cola here. Consume more product. Yummy, it's gone flat and it's warm. Good shit. It's been there a while. Raji Boy says you need more outreach. You should make a TikTok and start clip farming. If no one knows your channel, no one knows how to find you. Exactly. No, yeah, I should definitely do more clips. I've been, I was doing a lot of clips and it was working for like, sort of... People were finding me more often when I was doing clips. I just haven't done it for a while. It's a hard discipline to keep up. It's very time consuming and I've got a lot of things going on right now, so... So I fell off the clip farming a little bit, but I'll be back on it soon. I'll be back on it soon. Maybe tomorrow I'll upload some clips. That'd be good. Yeah, you're definitely right about though. Yeah, clip farming's very powerful. Uploading to TikTok, YouTube Shorts and all that. put this here. Okay, we're almost there, I think. Like, almost there. Keep going with the power poles. I wonder if we unlock a new power pole at some point. Maybe you do get bigger ones. Oh, I kind of want this like up here, if we can. Yeah, like here. Okay, that looks like a good place to terminate the power line. And then just straight to here. Is that where we need it? Yeah, I guess... No, no, no. Oh, no, 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 it is. Oh, yeah, that can work. Ah! Jesus Christ! What the hell? Help! Something's attacking me! Hang on, I need my gun. Get my gun. How dare you! Hit me from the high ground like that. You underestimate my power, you little shit. I don't care that you've got the high ground. Where are you? Where are you? Man, it's annoying. There you are. Haha, got him. Got him, nice. Now, how dare you interrupt my power line building? Okay, so back to the power lines. Hey, Redwood Cross, welcome back. You will have live Resident Evil 8, says Vanavi. Oh, I see. Take your camera and I show you some villages in the mountains in Romania. That sounds awesome for an IRL. I need to, for IRL streaming, I need some kit. I need an iPhone. And I think that's all I need. Oh, and I need SIM card plans, but I can figure that out at the time I'm going. I need like 3 SIM card plans, and I need... Basically, you need like an IRL streamer kit. I've done some research on like how I would make it happen, and for that I need an iPhone, and I need and to be honest, it would be good if it was an iPhone with a USB-C port. That would make it much easier. So like an iPhone 15 or something, and then like and then I have some spare Android phones, like old ones that I can use to sort of network together, so I can get a stable stream like while going around outside. So yeah, it's quite a lot of tech you need to do that, but because I'm like a nerd, I can figure it out with less expensive ways. Like I said, if I just have like an iPhone, then like 2 or 3 Android phones, and then I network them together, and you get like 3 or 4 SIM plans, then I can make it happen. I can do an IRL stream. You basically need like solid, stable internet connection to actually make the stream work properly, because otherwise it will just be a garbled mess a lot of the time. The bandwidth won't be enough. If you're just using one phone, you won't have enough bandwidth. Hey, Calm Chaos, I was just watching Dantic and found you from there. Nice! Which video were you watching? Has he got a new video by any chance? How you doing, Calm Chaos? Welcome from Dan's channel. Hope you've been enjoying the time there. Who's Dantic? So Dantic is a YouTuber that I'm friends with. He's a real YouTuber. He's got a lot. He's got millions of subscribers. Oh my goodness. It's crazy. And he has videos with millions of views, and each video he makes gets millions of views. He's having a wild time of it at the moment. He's doing very well at the moment. It's pretty insane to see. It's very cool to see. No new videos yet? Ah, damn. But Jack has a new one. Well, check out Jack's video today. Jack Maloney, Dantic's right-hand man.
Brain damage compensation packages may be available on successful completion
brain damage compensation packages. I think I need one of those. I need one of those from Coca-Cola. I'm pretty sure this stuff makes my brain dumb every time I drink it. I can like feel my IQ melting away every sip I take of like Coke Zero. There's definitely some like anti-brain matter formula inside the Coke, I reckon. I need a brain damage compensation package. I'm done with working, says Anonymous. Yeah, dude. Is it you that was saying you're working on a difficult problem today? Do you mind saying what the problem is, like, or can you not divulge? It's fine if it's like, what do you call it, sensitive information or whatever. So we got Okay, so that's connected already. So we can connect this. We can just daisy chain them. Or can we? Can we not? Oh. Oh no, we can't daisy chain. Oh yes we can, but we need a power line in between. Okay, I get it. So that's connected to the power. Oh no, we do need a power line. Okay, we'll put power lines up here then if I can reach. Can I reach? I can reach, good. Hey, there's like some stuff up there. Is that gold or something? There's like some resource here. I don't know if it's copper or gold or whatever. Okay, and then we'll connect this to here. Yeah. And then this to here, and then it should start working, I think. No. No, it shouldn't. No, it shouldn't. No, it won't start working, because we need to connect this to here. Then it will start working. No, we can't do that. Okay, we need to connect that to here. Okay, I get it. Now it will start working. Yeah, because now the coal's coming. The coal's coming. The coal's coming, I think. I think it is. Is this power station still working? Let's check if the power station's still working. Read chat for the win. Oh, red hat. I thought you said read chat. Red hat for the win. Fedora, says Venevi. I have a fedora? Coca-Cola, oh my. What can I say is I've been indoctrinated into liking Coca-Cola. My whole life they kept showing adverts on TV where Santa Claus was drinking it and he would give me presents every year. Literally indoctrinated by Santa Claus and the Coca-Cola company. What can I say? Oh, we're testing latest Red Hat version, iteration, which is OS version 10. They changed something, probably increase the level of unexpected encryption, so logging into the desktop fails. Ah, man, that sounds annoying. That sounds super annoying, man. Vanavi likes Red Hat, though. Red Hat for the win, he says. Man, problems like that are annoying. Do you know what problem my friend's PC had? Like, it all seemed to be working fine. I like cleaned it all up, dusted it all up. Did like a little service on the PC. And then I installed Windows on it and everything seemed fine. Played a bit of Red Dead 2 and I was like, hey, it seems to be working. And then I ran a memory test and it failed the memory test before the first pass, which is a really bad sign. And then after experimenting with a lot of settings in the BIOS, I got it a bit more stable. But I couldn't get it fully stable, and it took me like a week and a half, literally, of testing and troubleshooting to fix the memory instability. It was like an insane amount of work to get it working. But now it works, so I fixed it. I fixed it all. But man, that was a lot of trouble. That was a big problem. Like, this was a little PC with a big problem. But now it's working all perfectly fine, and at rated clock speeds, so we can pat myself on the back there for that. It's working at the full XMP rated 3600 megahertz rating. Let's go. So his computer's now in a really good state. It's super stable. And it's working great, all at the rated speeds. So I'm happy about that. But yeah, it was a big problem though. Like it was like tricky, it was fiddly, it was weird. It's usually not this difficult to get the memory stable on a PC. It's usually not this difficult. It was a very difficult problem. Very tricky case. It was an edge case of a PC behaving badly. But now it behaves great. Just needed some optimal settings. And now it works fantastic. It's amazing that like just settings in the BIOS can completely either make or break your system. It's like it's not working at all, and then you just like experiment with like a bunch of settings for many hours, and then hey, it's working now. Hooray! But man, I almost went insane trying to fix that. Fedora sucks, says Vaji Boy. Debian better. Are we talking about versions of like Linux or something? Are these all versions of Linux? Look at the coal! Look at this! What a beautiful sight. Look at it, it's so packed. This is a pure source of coal, dude. Look at this. This is a Mark II conveyor belt. And it's all next to each other. That means it's coming out at 120 per minute. 120 coal per minute straight into my coal factory. My coal generator, sorry. All aboard the coal train. Choo choo. Coal train, that reminds me of Gears of War coming out soon. Gears of War E-Day. Coal train is a character in that game. Man, I'm actually really excited for Gears of War. Is anyone else excited for Gears of War E-Day? It looks like it's going to be good. It looks like they're getting back to the roots of what makes Gears good. You know what I mean? They kind of strayed from the path for a while with Gears, but it looks like they're going back to their roots and they're making like the meatiest Gears of War yet. It looks fantastic from the trailers so far. I can't wait for it. We have Fedora servers and working smoothly, purring like kittens, says Vanavi. That's nice, too. I think, like, if these are versions of, like, Linux, I feel like everyone has their own brand that they prefer of Linux. I feel like it's just, like, a tribal thing. BIOS settings used to be very simple. Now you need to take night classes to figure it out. I don't know about that. I think, like... Well, I guess there's more settings now. But I think in some ways it's a lot more simple. Like, usually... You have more cases now where you just put the PC together and it works. Whereas in the old days, you would put the PC together and it would never work for the first time. You know what I mean? So, usually it's easier now. But if you have a problem now, then the troubleshooting can be more advanced now because there are more settings and more things that affect the outcome. And so if you've got a system that's not stable, sometimes it can be more of a challenge to figure out what it is. Sometimes. So in this case, it was very complicated, the troubleshooting, because there were so many things that it could have been. And so I had to by trial and error and the process of elimination, like, find out exactly what was actually going wrong with it. And it could have been anything. Like, at the start, you're like, this could be anything. You got to narrow it down from 1,000 options or whatever into just one option of what it could be that's going wrong. But what was more simple back in the day is, like, usually if a part wasn't running spec to spec, you would just add more voltage. But nowadays, it's like, sometimes you need to reduce the voltage. Sometimes you need to add it. Like, it can go either way now. It's like, so before it was just like, oh, this isn't working, just add more voltage. Oh, now it's working. Or if it's not working, you just kind of like replace the part. But now it's like, oh, okay, maybe it's too much voltage. Okay, put the voltage down a bit. Okay, it's working better now. And then like, oh, actually, it actually wasn't enough voltage. Like, it was actually not enough, but it seemed like it needed less, but actually it needs more. Like, it felt like tuning a radio with loads of dials, but you have no indication of the frequency. You know what I mean? Like, there's no noise you can hear. There's no waveform. Like, you're tuning a radio, but you have no visual or audio clues of what's going on. All you have is an error code 5 hours into a memory test. So you got to change a setting, run the memory test for 5 hours. Oh, the error came up again. Change a little setting. It could be any setting, by the way. Run the test for 5 hours. Oh, we got the error again. But you have to wait 5 hours each time to get the error. So it's the most like insanity-inducing activity, dude. I was going absolutely insane doing this. And I was locked in too, because I get very obsessive. If there's a problem that I'm trying to solve, I get extremely obsessive. It's like all I can think about until it's solved. So like, I've just been like living in another universe the last week and a half, trying to get this PC fixed. But I did it! Success! And so far, I've never had a PC I haven't been able to fix. I am on an unbeatable win streak when it comes to fixing PCs. And I've been doing this since I was 14 years old, fixing PCs, building PCs. So far, 100% win streak on fixing or building a PC. Which I'm pretty proud of. That's pretty good going. The unbeatable PC technician. But this one almost took me out. This was a really weird problem. Vanavi says, a friend of mine, nicknamed Guru, he decompiles the Fedora-made modifications, recompile. Okay, nice. So he works on it then. Is this like open source software? Oh crap! We're missing the start of a new era. Hang on. We almost missed the start of a new era, the era of coal power. Mwahaha, let's see this thing. Oh my god, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, it's gonna eat the coal. It's gonna eat the coal. Get in position to see this, to witness this. It's doing it! Oh! It's making noises! Oh my god! I think we have coal power, maybe. It's eating it, like it's hungry, man. It's hungry for the coal. Look at that. Amazing. But where's the power though? Like, let's see. Let's inspect it and see what's going on. Consumption. Wait, what does that mean? Production. Wait, it's consuming 50 megawatts? Oh no. I'm confused. Burning fuel. 75 megawatts. It's making 75. Capacity 165. Is this not... did the biomass stop? I think the biomass stopped. So we're almost blowing the fuse already. We're almost blowing the fuse. Because this is attached, isn't it? So that's using like 20 megawatts. God, the pumps use a lot of power. Yeah, we have to make more power stations, dude, because this uses 20 and this only generates 75. Okay, I see now. So I think the other power stations must have turned off. They must have run out of fuel. Let's fuel them up again. Or we can just make more coal power stations, I guess. Okay, looks like the coal is now like at capacity because the conveyor belt slowed down. It's not going full speed anymore. Yeah, let's check out this other power station then, see what's going on, because it looks like it's turned itself off. So let's collect leaves as we go, because we need to fill it with leaves. Yeah, it looks like it's turned itself off. I wonder why. It might have just blown. It might have just blown. You're still using Apple Airport? Says Vargy Boy. Apple Airport? What's that? Anonymous says I got annoyed with Windows 11 and switched to backseat OS last year for gaming. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people are making that switch. I think I will probably stick with Windows until Linux is the be-all end-all better gaming platform. Then I'll stick with Windows. I think Linux might overtake in gaming eventually, but it's going to take like 10 years. Right now, Windows is still the best for gaming because there are just some games that don't run on Linux right now. But everything runs on Windows. If we're talking about games, they all run on Windows. At least all the ones you want to be playing. Yeah, but I've heard good things about Linux. I think, yeah, I'm up for switching if and when it becomes the best gaming platform. Which I think it will get there. With SteamOS and all that, I think eventually it will be the best for gaming. I reckon eventually it'll be interchangeable and then Windows will die for gaming. And then no one will use Windows anymore because, like... Okay, like, the whole thing Windows has it going for it is, like... The ease of use is quite good. Like, using an exe is pretty easy for most people. Like, it's pretty easy to use. Everyone knows how to use Windows, so that's one thing. So it has the sort of market share value. Everyone knows how to use it, so just have Windows machines because everyone knows how to use them. And they have the best support for games. You got DirectX and all that all the games use. I'm not sure Linux is allowed. Is Linux allowed to use like DirectX 12? Or do you have to use like OpenGL and things like that on Linux and Vulkan? I'm not sure if they're allowed to use DirectX. I'm not sure about that. Unless you like emulate Windows. Modifying Fedora, says Vargy Boy, means you can't install security updates. Oh, that's a shame. Proton was a game changer for running games on Linux, says Anonymous. Still not there 100%, but making good headway. Well, isn't SteamOS really good? Is that like a modified version of Proton or something? But SteamOS seems pretty good for gaming. Hey, thank you, Vargy Boy, for the follow. Appreciate it. Let's go. Proton very good for gaming. Oh, that's good. But at the end of the day, though, if it's not as good as Windows, because I'm a streamer, I've got to go Windows then. If it's not as good for gaming as Windows, then for me it's no contest right now, because I'm primarily using it for like gaming and, you know, Adobe editing software, which by the way isn't great on Windows. Adobe isn't great on Windows. It works much better on Mac. But yeah, if like Windows loses the gaming crown to Linux, then what's going to happen is they're going to use a lot of they're going to lose a lot of market share, because all the gamers are going to switch. Like, a lot of people just use Windows because of gaming. Like, that's the reason they choose it over Linux, I reckon. That's the reason I choose it over Linux. But apart from that, I think Linux is probably a better system, like better OS. Windows is a very annoying OS now. They're constantly trying to advertise shit to you and like sell you stuff on Windows. It's very annoying to use. Like just today, like I booted up my computer and it was like, you should set up OneDrive backing up and stuff. I'm like, but I've told you a million times I don't want this. You have to opt out of the backup, and it's like a full screen thing that you can't click away. You gotta like click on the opt out thing. And then they annoy you again like a few weeks later with it. Like Windows has a lot of annoying stuff like that built in now. A lot of bloat and annoying things. Which I think you can actually remove. I might look into removing some of that bloat soon. I think there are ways to remove it. This power station, did it turn off? Oh yeah, it's got no power. It's got no power. Damn, that eats through power fast. So we should cut down some trees then. Do I even have enough biomass to cut down trees? I guess we'll make more of it. Where's my biomass at? Where's my biomass? Is that it? No, I must be low on biomass because I don't even see it in my inventory. I don't even see it. How's this chainsaw running? Oh, it is empty, I think. Oh no, I think it's on its last bit of fuel. It's on its last bit of fuel. That's what's going on. Well, let's cut down some trees and get some more biomass. Oh, there you go. That was the last... that was it. That was the last bit of fuel it had inside. Okay, let's put some wood in here, I think. Wood. Yeah, and put some leaves in here. There we go. Then I'll make biomass. Then I need that biomass for my chainsaw, so I'll take some off the factory line. Then that should get the power station going again. So we're trying to get off biomass. We're trying to move into the era of coal, but it's a bit tricky because we have a lot of factories running on biomass right now. We'll get some more of this. We're good. Let's go cut down some more trees and stuff. Yeah, just cut down the forest, basically. Let's go cut down the forest. We need the trees. We need the wood, I mean. Wood is a lot more efficient for biomass, by the way. You get a lot of biomass from just a bit of wood. Grass is a lot less efficient. But I think the wood, once you like cut down the tree, it doesn't grow back, I think. So it's like it's not a renewable resource. So I'm just deforesting the area for my factories right now. Proton lets you run Windows and Steam games on Linux. Yeah, so it has like a sort of emulation layer for Windows, so you can run even the games that don't work on there. That's cool. Yeah, I still don't think it's a good fit for streamers, though. Maybe for the general populace it's pretty good now. But if you're like a streamer and your income's kind of... If basically you need to play like the latest great games that are coming out, and stream them, I think probably like Windows is the way to go, because sometimes Linux won't have the day one support you need for the game and stuff like that. So I'm going to run a Windows machine for quite a bit longer, I think, but I might experiment with Linux at some point. I think Linux for servers is definitely a good thing for me to try, because Windows is terrible in a server environment. So I might, for the servers, switch to Linux at some point. I think that would be a good idea. Most servers have a Linux, like, version for game servers. If you download any distribution of Linux and use it, like noobs, without modding the distribution, you're dead in the water, says an I mean, I've used Linux before for my computation course at university. I got on with it pretty well. It wasn't too hard to use. We used like a sort of a really simple version, a really simple branch of Linux. I can't remember which one we used, but it was one that would run on like hardly any RAM, because the computation, like the machines we were using, only had like half a gig of RAM on. And sometimes, a lot of the time that wasn't enough, by the way. It was really annoying to use those Linux machines because they only had half a gig of RAM. But we were learning to code, God, what's that language? Oh, Fortran. We were learning to code in Fortran code language, using Linux machines. It was pretty fun. What course? I was doing applied physics, and we had a computation part of the applied physics. I did very well in that computation. I got like top marks in the class. Yeah, coding came pretty naturally to me. I haven't really coded since that course, but coding did seem to come pretty naturally to me. It's kind of fun, in a way. Okay, here we go. I think the best thing I made was like what code language? Oh, I think I was using Python code, and I made like a simulation of heat transfer, like thermodynamic simulation. I coded a thermodynamic simulation using Python. That's pretty cool. Like a realistic one as well. So it was like a realistic model of heat transfer. That's pretty cool. That's probably the best thing I made. And I got a pretty good mark. I got like really high marks for it. I think I got like full marks or something. I think I got like full marks for my computation. I got like 100%. Let's see what we can do here. Because a lot of people, when they write code, they don't write what the code does in the code. But I'm pretty good at like explaining it as I go along. So my code, like, if you read back my code, it would like make sense. I would like explain everything, what I was doing. Which I think you needed to do to get full marks. Like a lot of people would code and then they wouldn't write like what the code was actually doing, so they wouldn't get marked as high. You need to like put those little like quotations in and then write like what the piece of the code does. If you want to run a Linux server, there is a load of open source software available on GitHub, which is really awesome, says Anonymous. Yeah, I know about that. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff on GitHub for sure. I have two machines, says Vargy Boy, one for Windows, another has Debian. I don't like mixing the two, says Vargy Boy. Yeah, so you have a Windows game machine, then you have like a Linux machine. Which one do you prefer then? Fortran is old. Yeah, Fortran is old, but it was part of the course we were learning it. We're learning Fortran and Python. I think those are the only languages we learned. Yeah, Fortran and Python. Python is a strong language. It was strong when I was using it back when at uni. It was really good. Like it's really like easy to use. And yeah, it seemed pretty powerful. Anonymous says I started using Visual Studio Code to manage our Puppet code base. And it's been really good to recommend formatting and commenting. My boss was terrible for commenting, so I'm updating it. Man, you gotta comment on the code, otherwise the next person that looks at it is gonna be like, what the hell is this? Sometimes I think people want that to happen, so then they're locked into their job. Like, if you're the only one that knows how something works, then they gotta keep you around, you know? I think sometimes people do it on purpose. They like make everything unintelligible unless it's them. So then people have to you have to keep them employed. It's like, he's the only one that knows how the code works. Okay, let's do this thing. So the biomass is being made. I think we've probably got enough biomass for a little bit. So this should now be producing at 165, right? Yeah, production... Actually, the production's only 80, 77. Does the production always just match the consumption? Why does it say the capacity is 165? Like, what's going on there? Are these machines not working? These generators are working, aren't they? Yeah, they're working. I guess it only produces what we need. Yeah. Yeah, I think it only produces what we need, and the capacity is still 165. I think these things never even went offline. I think the machines never even went offline, so I fueled them with more fuel, but they didn't need any more. Like, they were still... They still had 200 inside. Yeah, okay. So I misunderstood the game. So the capacity is how much production I can have, but they only produce what we need, what we're running on. So right now, consumption is 86, and we're producing about that much, and then it's running sweetly. And then the max consumption here, it peaks at 90. Okay, I understand now. I understand. So we're doing fine on the power front. Let's make more coal power then. What time is it, by the way? Oh, it's getting late. How long have I been streaming? Only... I'll stream for at least 15 minutes more, but I should probably get to bed. I need an early night tonight because I was having like migraines and stuff today. Yeah, but I'll be back tomorrow strong as ever, gamers, because I fixed my friend's PC, so I'm going to be completely free to focus on stream tomorrow. Although I do have to go and help my sister move a load of her stuff. I think my sister was living at my dad's for a while. I think I've got to move all her stuff back home. So that's probably gonna take about 2 hours or something tomorrow, maybe longer. So we'll see what happens. But I might be a bit late to stream because of that. But apart from that, I'm free tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, that's the copper sheet factory. That's still running nicely. Okay, let's get back to the coal power plant. Let's see if we can get another generator built. That'd be good. I'm trying to think which way to go here. I need to build like a ladder here. This is annoying. Or a ramp would be good actually here. I think I can just put a ramp down. I'm pretty new to ramps and stuff. I was not using these before. There we go. Tires in the way. No, I'm not. Well, I guess I am. Cool. Let's go. Beautiful. Okay, cool. We got excess biomass here. That's a good thing anyway. Let's take some more for our chainsaw then. Oh, the chainsaw goes through a lot. I'll take like 30 with me, because the chainsaw goes through a lot. I didn't realize it went through biofuel that fast. It was already running out. Was it Python 3 in uni or 2? I can't remember. Ah! Attack of the kitty cats! Help! How am I supposed to tell if I've hit it? I can't tell where the hitbox is anymore. Ah! I can't tell where the hitbox... So these are supposed to be spiders, but I turned on arachnophobia mode, so now they're kittens. There you go, I got one. Oh, when they die, they turn back into spiders. Why is that? Why is that one just sitting there? Am I even hitting it? I think I am. I think this one's glitched. Yeah, it's glitched, right? Yeah, it's glitched. Haha! Just staring at me. That's creepy. The problem with the strategy of writing obscure is AI is frighteningly good at examining it and telling you what it does. That's true. So you could like write without... You could write code and then you could just like ask AI what all the code does and to put the comments in, and then it would do it quite well. I can imagine that working quite well. I could never shoot a kitty, says Anonymous. Well, it's only a GIF of a kitty. In fact, it might just be a JPEG. It's only like a JPEG of a kitty. Okay, so we need another coal generator because we don't have enough coal generators, do we? So this should be able to supply more than one. So that's good because I built this, like, pipey thing. Wait, I only built one... Oh. I think we can make this work. Let's see. I'm thinking I only built one, like, spout that comes out. Like, one exit here. Like, one junction. Not sure if that's enough. But hey, this is making power and I don't have to babysit it. That's pretty cool. It's power that you don't have to babysit anymore with biomass. Let's get as many of these as we can. These are much better than before. Production power, coal power generator. So where do we want the second one? I think, like, let's just see where we can place it, I guess. I mean, does here work? No, not really, because we need the coal. Oh, well, this is going to be annoying, because I didn't think about having more than one, really. Okay, yeah, we're going to need to build this, like, this way around. Aren't we? I'll just see where I can jam it. Oh, I should use foundations, shouldn't I? I forgot about that. Yeah, foundations. Sorry, gamers, almost forgot myself there. Of course I need foundations. What am I like, eh? Oh, that works nicely. Oh, that works very nicely. Got a load of foundations. For the power plants. Just stretching foundation out as far as the eye can see. As far as I can, really. Zoop mode. I love zoop mode. Come on, those are some good foundations. Player is not in the way. Oh, I've run out of concrete now, okay. That's enough of that then. I need more concrete. Anonymous says I fed bash scripts that my boss wrote with 0 comments and AI was spot on what I did. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, AI is useful for stuff like that, I guess. Yeah, because like AI understands code because it's like made of code. It's like how we understand meat because we're made of meat, I guess. Okay, here we go. Agree, says Fanabi. Okay, so production. I want another one of these things, please. No, power. I always forget which menu it's in. There we go. Okay, how do I want to place this then? I mean, it's got to be further back so we can actually access it. I think here's fine. There you go. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work, I think. Yeah, we need to get some coal in here. So we need to split off that coal line. Now, I don't know how much coal this actually uses per second, but this is a line of 120, so we can probably power quite a few stations with this. I think. Let's have a look if we can... It uses 15 per minute? Dude, we have 120. How many times does 120 go into 15? It goes in like 6 times, right? Is that right? Yeah, 6 times. No. It's 12 times? Oh. Oh my god. 15 goes into 32 times. It goes into 64 times. And then it goes into, so 8 times. 8 times. We can do 8 power stations. Let's go! 8 power stations! Okay, so we need to split this off there into 8. So I guess I'll do the first splitter somewhere up here, maybe here, maybe right here. Yeah, maybe right here we do the splitter. That makes sense. There we go. Let's do the splitter right here, right here. Splitter! I'm gonna remove this and then do the splitter. Oh, and you. Get rid of that. There we go. Splitter! Hooray! Want it like... Yeah, that works. Does that work? That works, I think. Oh, no, it doesn't work. It's going to be kind of jank. Oh, well, let's see what it looks like. It's fine. It's actually, it's pretty... It's actually dead straight, isn't it? Yeah, that's actually, like, pretty dead straight. That's fine. Okay, cool. And then we need to connect these together. Bang. Amazing. Okay. So it's still delivering coal to our power station. That's beautiful. And then now it's going to also deliver to other places. Nice. Hey, thank you for the 10 biddies, Varmady. Let's go, dude. Thank you so much for the support today. Thank you for the 10 biddies, getting me closer to that goal of 1,500 biddies. It's a high goal. We aim high on this channel. I want something in between the two, but I like Debian more. Do you mean in between Windows and Debian, or do you mean in between like Proton and Debian? Thank you for the 10 biddies. How you doing, says Varmady? I'm doing well, thank you. How are you doing? We're playing some Satisfactory. And yeah, we're building some coal power stations. This is my first one here that I've ever made. And this is going to be my second one that I've ever made. We're just splitting off the coal here on these conveyor belts. We're splitting off the conveyor belts to then feed this one too. Then we're going to have to split off the pipe. My. Exciting shit. This is some good stuff here. Let's do it. So, okay, I think we're going to have another splitter here, aren't we? You know what I'm going to use? Stackable conveyor pole. For the first time, I'm going to use it for its actual intended, whatever. I'm going to put that right here. How high should I do it? Like here? Yeah. Yeah! And then what? This then connects here? Oh, it does. Oh, that's cool, man. I've never used one of these before for the intended purpose. Okay, looks like I'm kind of screwing up, but what the heck? Why is it so weird? Ah, we can do a curve. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Cool, look at that! And I can, like, climb up it, can't I? Whee, that's fun. That's the first time I've used that piece properly before. Nice. I like it. You're doing good, Varmady. Good to hear, dude. Hello, Thaddeus. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hey, Stargazer, welcome. We're doing some conveyor belt stuff. We're trying to get this power station filled. Okay, so I think we'll need to do another splitter. Can we do a splitter, like, in midair? Does that work? Hey, what's this doing? Look, the pipe is, like, moving. Cool. From all the pressure, I think, of pumping the water. Cool. Yeah, let's see if we can do these in mid-air. So we need the stackable conveyor pole thing. And we're going to try something here, so... Can we do it in line with this one? Maybe? Oh, we can? Oh, fantastic. We can do it in line. Like so? Is that in line? I guess it is. Yeah, we're going to see if we can do a splitter in mid-air. I don't know if that works, but we'll see. Like on top of this. I think it works, but I'm not sure how to get it, like, looking good. That looks kind of bad. Maybe if I come from a different angle. Hang on, I need to climb up here. No, not climb over it, you dumb guy. There you go. I guess it just looks kind of weird. That's fine. So we'll split it off there. And then continue this conveyor belt into here. Amazing. I like it. Why is the conveyor belt going the wrong way? Wait a second. Oh no, it's not going the wrong way because that's going that way, so the top is going the other way. Oh yeah, that's how conveyor belts work. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's how they work. Cool! At least I think it's going the right... Is that going the right... Yeah, it's going the right way. Cool. Now you need one after the pipe. Yeah. I need one. I need like one of these things after the pipe. Or maybe this might just plug in. Let's see if it just plugs in. Almost. Oh, it does plug in. Do I just plug it? Do I plug it? I think I just plug it, dude. I'm gonna plug it. I'm plugging. Bang. There we go. So that's another one fueled with coal. And now we need to get the water in there. And then we're going to split this off to another station. And this is going to do 8 stations, apparently. 8 power stations are going to be filled with coal. All generating 75 megawatts. I finally got my internet working. Let's go, Stargazer. What was wrong with it? I'm so glad to hear that. Let's do the crowd music. I'm so happy to hear that. What happened, says Vanavi. What happened with the internet? Yeah, I'm wondering as well. I mean, remember when I had the terrible internet saga? That was awful, dude. Eventually got it fixed. Well, with me, it was like something wrong with the cable. This game is so complicated. Kind of, but it spoon-feeds you the complicated parts bit by bit until you're making really complicated things without much thought to it, kind of. Like, look at me, I'm making my first coal power station and it's coming together. I didn't even know how to do this when I started the stream. Okay, so we have this amazing station thing, but we need more pipe. So where's the pipe? There's the pipe. So we gotta do another T-junction, don't we? Yay! I understand. Oh, but... Oh no, we might not have enough space because of how I've done stuff really dumb. Let's see if we have enough space. So, I need the pipey thing. T-junction. Like, maybe I can just, like, plug it in like... Yeah, we've done something a little bit wrong here, I think. Let me think about this. So, T-junction, T-junction. I don't know what to do. Might have to move this thing. May have done this wrong. I think I've done this wrong. Saying that though, maybe that snaps in. Does that snap in? No. No, I've got to get rid of this. I need to do the pipe first before I do the other part. Should have thought about that. Okay, so T-junction, I think we want the T-junction coming out sort of like over here. Like so? Now, hang on. Is there any world in which this makes sense? Yes, I found it, I think. I think, like, it's gonna be tough to place this, but I think we gotta place it, like, sort of here. Sort of like here. Let's see if this works. It's gonna be a tight fit. It's gonna be a tight fit. But it might work. Okay, so we, like, plug this into here. Straight's not going to work. Auto does work. I think that might just work. Auto 2D. Noodle. Noodle! Yes! Yes, it works! Now we have to see if it works this way. Oh my godness, it works. Yay! Hey. Woo! We got water flowing. It's working. It's working. Look, the water's coming in. Now, I reckon we're probably going to be limited by the water, aren't we? Consumption 45 per minute. No connection to... We need to connect this to the power, don't we? Okay, let's connect it to the power. Oh, I'm stuck in here. No, I'm not. Yay, look at this. Look at this amazing stuff going on. So that... Oh, hang on. I think I found the problem. Ah, crap. How is that? Oh, God. I found a problem. Okay, so, like, how's that going to work? I guess we've got to get rid of this. I think we'll figure that out a different way. So, now let's get the conveyor in, and then we can think about getting this pipe in there, or... Well, the pipe's got to go in like that. I mean, can't... No, the pipe can, like, go up somehow, can't it? Did we do a pipe? Did we do a pump here? Maybe we do a pump. I'm pretty sure the pipe can go, like, upwards, can't it? Oh, support! Pipe support! Pipe support! I remember. Okay, we use pipe support. Yeah, we can do it with pipe support. Okay. Okay, so pipe support, we kind of, like, need this free for the conveyor, so we need to, like, do pipe supports. Pipe supports will fix the problem, won't they? Yeah, let's do a pipe support, like, here, and see what we can do with that. We do the pipe, like, at an angle there. Is that what we want? I'm not sure. I think we might just want it, like, up, like that. Let's have a look-see. What the... What the heck? You got, like, noodle. There we go. Okay, and then, like, we can probably just... Yeah, we can probably just plug that in now. And then noodle it over, maybe. If we're lucky. Yeah, let's plug the conveyor in now and see if we can... Yeah, curve it in. Yeah, curve that in. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Yes. Okay, I think this is going to work now. Okay, and then we get the pipeline support. This game's complicated, dude. Whoever said that was right. You're right about that. Ah. Might have another problem here. Unless I'm a very sneaky boy. And we do this. Let's hope this works. I don't like these tolerances here on these pipes, but we'll see if this works. Okay, so this into here. Oh. Oh. Water. You know what this reminds me of? A water park. It's like a water park slide right now. It's like a water park slide. Noodle for the win. Noodle always fixes the problem. Yes. What a delicious noodle. And now everything's connected. And now this is going to work, right? This is going to work? Is it going to work? No, it needs power. Okay, that's fine. Let's just get the power connected. What a game. Oh no, this ladder doesn't work now because the pipe hits my head. Damn, okay. I might just delete this ladder then. This ladder's out of order. This ladder's out of order, dude. We'll have another ladder like here. There we go. This is a ridiculous game. There we go. Hey, look at that. Perfect. Fixed the problem. Now we need power. Varmity says, Koroku, do you like story games? Yes, I've been playing Expedition 33. We might play that tomorrow, actually. It's been like a week or so since we did an Expedition 33. Maybe 2 weeks. Yeah, I want to play more Expedition 33. I was really enjoying that one. So yeah, I do like story games, but there's something very special about these crafting games that really hook me. So I play a lot of crafting. Just gonna switch my headphones over. I feel like I could use some more immersion now. It's immersion time. The feeling's right. I feel like I could play this for like 6 hours more, but I probably should get to bed tonight, so I'll probably play a bit more. Get to bed, and then tomorrow we'll do a longer stream, hopefully some Expedition 33 or something, or maybe Splatoon Raiders. I've still got that game to play. Oh, my. Okay, so power. We need power. Okay, so does that have a power I can take? This has power I can take. I guess I'll do another line, though, because we'll need one. We'll need another line anyway. Right there. There we go. And then this to here. Beautiful. And this to here. Okay, now it's generating power, right? Yes. It's generating power now. Beautiful. Okay, so now I have 2 coal power plants. Auto-generating. Lovely power. We now have 240 megawatts capacity. We're starting to catch up to my biomass lines now. I think my biomass in total, we were making like maybe 800 total megawatts or something. Yeah, something like that. I think my biomass burners all put together make like 800. But I need to fill them with constant fuel. It's really annoying. But this fuels itself with coal. Amazing. Fully automated power now. Fully automated. So, yeah. Capacity 240. We still need more capacity. Let's get some more of these made. Now, I'm sure at some point we're going to have to troubleshoot why they're not working, because I think like this pump has a limited amount of water it can pump. We're probably going to run into issues soon or something. But so far so good. Yeah, so far so good. It looks like the water's constantly in there. And the coal is constantly there, so it's constantly burning fuel. It looks like it's doing well. Yeah, it's doing really well. 75 megawatts. It's at full capacity. At least now without overclocking it. Is this your first playthrough? Yes, this is my first ever playthrough. I'm having a blast. This is my first ever coal power plant. I've got 2 of them now, look. 1, 2. And they get fed this coal line, and they get fed this water from this water generator. I think I might leave it there tonight, gamers. Like I said, I do need to get to bed. But we're going to raid somebody, so please stay tuned for the raid. Part of the reason I'm leaving it here is that... Oh no, we're going to watch a YouTube video! Or should I leave that for tomorrow? No, we'll watch it today. We'll watch it today. Let's close out with a YouTube video. I almost forgot about that. Yeah, we're doing a YouTube video. The reason I'm stopping the gameplay here is that I need concrete to build more foundation, and I need some more stuff to do other stuff, so I think this is a good time to leave it. And next time we play, we'll be doing more coal-powered plants until we have 8 of them. Because I think we can supply 8 with this coal. And we might need to build another... I don't know how many water generators we need. Probably more than 1. Probably at least 3, 4 maybe, I don't know. Big moment, says Rabold. Yes, big moment. First coal power plant. So we're going to watch a YouTube video that one of my friends made. Jack Maloney. Let's just save the game. Yeah, that was a good sesh. Good sesh. I enjoyed that. We only played for 2 hours today. That's nothing. But they say, don't forget to have a fix-it protein bar. I wish. Now with 10% more natural ingredients. They're making the products better? What the heck? What kind of capitalism do they have? It's like better than our capitalism, that's for sure. They said it 10% more natural ingredients. That's like better than before. We don't do that here right now. I thought we just make products worse and worse until they're a shell of their former self. Did you see what they did to feast bars by the way? So in the UK, I don't know if they're common in other places, but we had a feast bar, and it was this ice lolly that had like chocolate inside, and they removed the chocolate and just thought we wouldn't notice. Like, what the heck? Watch the video 2 times so you can get to bed on time. I mean, well, I just won't comment on it too much, because really that's the thing that takes the most time, is me like pausing the video constantly. I'll probably will comment on it a lot. What am I saying? So let's look here. Jack Maloney. Probably spelling his name wrong, dude. Just look at my subscriptions. There we go. So the video is, I lived the life of Red Dead Redemption 2's most dangerous NPC. That sounds awesome, man. Okay, let's watch it. So it definitely deserves more views, I reckon. It's only got 40 views in 10 hours, but this deserves at least like 1,000 times that by now, surely. Let's check out this video. So we watched the last one he did, which was I Live the Life of the Most Boring NPC in Red Dead. And I really enjoyed that video, so let's see. Whoops, that's the wrong screen. There we go. Let's see how this one is. So I Live the Life of Red Dead Redemption 2's most dangerous NPC. Liking the thumbnail on this video, by the way. Can we have a look at the thumbnail again? That's the thumbnail there. So he's like, he's dressed up. He looks very cool, dude. That looks like a it looks like he's in a movie. That's a very flattering shot of Jack there. He looks great, doesn't he? He looks good as a Red Dead. He looks good as he looks good as an evil NPC. He looks very believable as an evil NPC. That's some good acting in the thumbnail. Okay, it's 11 minutes 50, so as long as I don't yap too much, we should be alright. For this, I will remove the support banner at the top, because it's going to get in the way of the video here. I can do that quite easily, I think, can't I? How do I do that easily? Do I just disable... Yeah, I just disable this. Yeah, that's easy. Oh no, wait. Does that have like... Oh no! I'm so clever with my OBS. I forgot I did all this clever layering of stuff. So I can just disable my overlay really easily now. Nice. And I can keep the alerts on. Okay, beautiful. Okay, nice. I forgot I did all that in OBS. That was a lot of work. But it's made my life easier now. Okay, let's do it. Let's watch it. I'm ready. Is everyone ready? Do you have like snacks and blankies and stuff to get settled in for this video? So Jack Maloney's new video. Let's check it out.
This is Dutch van der Linde.
Let's turn up the volume on that because I can barely hear.
2's most dangerous NPC. In the game's world, Dutch lives a full life and sticks to a very strict 24-hour schedule. And today, I will be living that schedule.
He's living the life of Dutch.
I must do everything that Dutch does.
He has to smoke.
To see if living his life can help me better understand the
Dude, this is just an excuse to smoke. You love that nicotine, don't you? Yeah, look at that face. He loves that nicotine. This is a whole excuse, this whole video, so you could smoke some cigars.
Complex character.
What a
Dutch's
genius
day begins at 8
excuse
AM,
to
but
smoke some
unlike
cigars.
everyone else in camp, he doesn't concern himself with menial chores, as he spends the first hour of his day maintaining his revolver to demonstrate that he is above everyone
the
else
first
in camp.
hour? That's not a revolver.
Is maintained.
It's like a Desert Eagle.
Target practice.
Because once Dutch's weapon is clean, he uses it in camp to demonstrate to the others just how dangerous he is by shooting some bottles.
Alright then, bottle. Your ass is mine.
There's not much firepower on that pistol, but nice first shot. Dude, you need to get a more powerful. You need to get one of those gas-propelled ones. You need to shatter the glass. This is YouTube. We got to see this in slow motion smashing. We need some slow motion smashing here, Jack. Okay, at least we get a collage with Dutch doing it. That's pretty cool. So sick, man.
Come on, that was cool. Come on, that was pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Definitely going to take me
how many attempts?
That was very
100
fun.
attempts.
I
Nice.
was pretty good at it too. My aim wasn't that bad. And I worked up a little bit of a sweat, which is very good because...
Oh yeah, so heat wave right now is probably 35 out there in those clothes. It's literally probably 35 when he's filming this.
Dutch is done
It was
shooting, he
35
demonstrates
today.
just how distinguished of a gentleman he is by sitting in
It's
his
hot
chair
in the UK
and
right now,
listening to
man.
some classical
It's
music
really
on
hot.
his gramophone, or while puffing on his signature cigar. However, as much as sticking to his routine had helped me understand him so far, in order to truly live his life, I was going to have to break that routine, and therefore the one rule I set out in this challenge, by doing something off script to truly make this experience accurate to his character.
You see, to truly experience the life
You've just
of
got to
Dutch
smoke
van der
loads of
Linde,
cigars.
you
Yeah.
can't really just go about his daily camp routine because camp life doesn't really reflect who he is, because what he's really known for is his plans. And I'm very happy to say I have a plan. And later on in this video,
his
you will
plans.
see
I
that
almost forgot
plan
that.
come to fruition. As I will be
I have a
pulling off
plan. That's all he
genuine,
says the whole game.
quite illegal heist where I will be stealing thousands of pounds.
Is that
worth
a
of
black
stuff.
and
That's
mild?
like-
I don't know. I don't really know my like cigarettes slash cigars. This is a cigar though, right? That is like a cigar. It does look like quite Western. Is this like the type they would smoke in? They probably, I'm not sure. It does look like it belongs in a Western though, this cigar. It looks pretty cool. This is like a mini cigar. Didn't like, I think I heard that like mini cigars. So basically like the first cigars were really big, but then they made mini cigars and then they kept getting smaller. Then it became the cigarette, right? Yeah, I think that's what happened. The evolution is that at first we only had the big cigars, but then people wanted like a smaller cigar for like work breaks or something that they could smoke quicker. So then they kept making them smaller, and then eventually the cigarette was born because they just got really small. So that's how like the cigarette was born.
Yeah, so you'll have to stick
and
around.
And then the smoke
then.
break was
now,
born as well at the same
back,
time, simultaneously.
Enjoy my cigar, put my music back on.
For working peoples.
Then we'll get on to the next task.
To be honest, right, so I've heard that nicotine is actually like a focus booster. It's like a nootropic in a way. So it's funny that the allowed substances are substances that boost our productivity at work, you know what I mean? Like caffeine and nicotine. Make you work like a dog. So like have your smoke break, have your coffee break, but like it's not really a break, it's an overclock. Like you're going on break and you're taking the substances to like boost your productivity for the next half of the day. It's a scam, dude. They're trying to make you work harder. You think you're having a break, but really you're overclocking yourself to work harder. Can I get a beer break? Now that would be good, but they wouldn't do that because that would reduce your productivity. See what I mean? It's all based on like industry and productivity, all these like laws around substances.
Nice, to be fair. It made me feel like a cowboy. Also a bit like an elderly dad, so I'm not too sure if I want to go and shoot people or be disappointed in my children. But either way, we're going to move on to our next task.
Now that Dutch has unwound and reset,
like
he
at
takes
my
his
work?
cleared mind into a creative space by writing and
A
rehearsing
beer tap at
his
work
trade-
would be insane. I mean, I could do that technically because I'm self-employed, but it would ruin my productivity, so it wouldn't be very good. It wouldn't be a good idea.
Mark speeches.
Because really, what is a good vandal?
I'll be like, I don't need to edit. I'm just going to watch like anime and pass out
without
from all this
an
beer.
unbelievable speech. So I will be writing.
Oh, we work as a community working building. You rent a desk. Oh, so that's like a perk to get you to buy, to like pay their rent or whatever. Yeah, that's just a perk so that you pay their rent. You're like, ooh, that's a nice perk. Because they don't care how hard you work. In fact, they want you to work unproductively so you never leave the WeWork complex. WeWork want you stuck there, so they want you sort of inebriated a bit so you're not making that higher profit. And so you're kind of stuck renting there. You can't like go and buy your own, land to build your own office buildings. Then the evening they get together, usually they have get-togethers, like including beer and snacks. Yeah, they want you to stay at WeWork. Hey, there's dog poo on the floor here, Jack. I only noticed because I paused at the right time, but I hope that is dog poo. I hope you've got a dog.
One now.
Because I'm sure Dutch has better toilet habits than that. I mean, come on.
Making sure I've got it all up here.
He has an outhouse, doesn't he? I have that notebook. It's quite a good one. It's like moleskin or something.
All right, I'm feeling pretty inspired.
I have that same notebook.
I'll save
it's good.
That
I think I
for
do.
you later. I'll read it to you before we do the heist. I think it'll hype you up, but I'm getting pretty hungry.
Which means it's time for lunch. And for Dutch, that is Pearson's stew.
I prepared this last night.
Yummy.
Trying to loosely base it off of what they would have in game.
Oh, nice.
Beef
I used to have having
stew
such a good
with some
day.
onions,
Smoking and eating
some
stew,
tomato
dressed up like a
sauce.
cowboy.
Mm.
You know what you should do, Jack? Suggestion, you could do like this kind of a video, but have like more people. So like, you could do like, we lived like the Red Dead Redemption camp. You know how in Red Dead Redemption you have the camp where all the cowboys live, like with, like you have Dutch living there and they're like sort of a commune kind of. You could invite people and you could all live like the Red Dead Redemption NPCs as a group for a day. That would be a good way to escalate this idea. That'd be cool. And do all the things they do at the camp, like the 5-finger fillet and like the playing cards, blackjack, and You have like the barrels of beer and shit, and someone's making stew, you have the cook and stuff. That'd be so cool. That would be cool. You could even get some horses involved. Maybe someone get, if you know anyone that owns a horse, maybe get some horses and you can ride some horses around.
God damn. Not normally a fan of stew, but I'll take it. This is pretty good.
He's probably already thought of that idea, by the way. I reckon he's probably already thought of that.
Aren't very nice. But that's because
he's probably thought about all the ways he could escalate this idea in each video. I mean, I think this is an escalation over the last one, which is pretty cool. It's like, you're getting a bit more with this video, I reckon, than his last one.
Mum, Stu.
Hopefully he continues that trend.
If you're watching. No one likes to see the slow cooker when they come home from school. Right, let's move on to the next activity then.
And because Dutch is so obsessed with himself,
well,
it's obsessing.
At least you got the slow cooker. When I was growing up, for a lot of it, I had to make the food.
Over his
after
appearance.
Because you got to make sure you look good, you got to make sure you feel good in order to pull off, you know,
that's why I'm such a good cook,
I'm
you know,
sharp, but we could be,
I had to
you know,
cook for myself
even sharper with the right preparation. Although I have just realised I kind of look like the Yodel Kid. That's cool because he's sharp. He's a cool looking guy.
He is. Yodel
anyway,
Kid is cool. Yodel Kid is cool. He's cooler than me, the Yodel Kid, that's for sure. He's cooler than most people. I think he drives like a Ferrari and stuff these days. He's like, he's doing pretty well, Yodel Kid. Yodel Kid's making records now.
Looking like $1 million. And the final piece of heist preparation that Dutch does is read Philosophy by Evelyn Miller. Now, she's not actually real, so I've had to go with the next best thing, which is Plato. So I'm going to read this,
okay, nice.
Clear my mind, then I'll be ready for a lovely heist. And we'll see you there.
No, you're going to fill your mind with philosophy. It's not going to clear your mind. Mine's going to be freaking overloaded with reading a whole Plato book. Subscribe.
So the time had come for the heist, and to get there I couldn't take the car because they didn't have those in the old West time. But I could take a train, and while I travel, it's probably time I let you in.
There's got to be a
on the
steam
plan.
train.
I'll be robbing my friend Adam. Every Saturday, Adam goes to band practice. So my plan is simple.
Wait.
Infiltrate...
This is interesting. I wonder if he arranged this with Adam, that he was going to infiltrate his house, or if he just did this. Did this randomly. That'd be pretty funny if he just did this, like, actually stole from him.
Adam's flat about an hour
He
before
probably
he goes.
did arrange
once
it,
in there, steal his spare set of keys, leave once he goes to band practice, and then re-infiltrate the flat and steal his stuff. So I began by initiating step 1.
Doing a real life heist. This
Hello,
is crazy,
my
man. He's doing a heist. I didn't expect a heist in this video. I'm excited for this bit.
Surprised to see me, and also looking like this.
They're romancing us to keep paying rent there. Yeah, they're trying to get you involved.
Why are you here, first off? I mean, hello, welcome.
Yeah,
welcome,
I was just in the area, brother. I just thought I'd stop by, and I'm filming my Red Dead video today. You know, the one I did another one.
The costume's had an upgrade since the last one.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of look like the Yodel Kid, though. You know what I mean?
And just like that, step 1 of the plan was complete. Now, in order to make sure I could properly record this without him finding it suspicious, my excuse for dropping by was that I was showing him my new camera that I was filming this video on.
Oh
As he had
yeah,
been
you got the
considering
Luna
getting one
Ultra,
himself,
you
so I let him
lucky
play
duck.
around with it for a little minute.
You lucky duck, dude. I got the... So, great minds think alike, right? I got the DJI Osmo 3, which is like similar but a few generations behind. This is like the new shit, dude. This is the frickin' new shit.
And then left it rolling without him knowing.
This camera is really cool. Yeah. That's a face I would make if I... So the first time I saw like these kinds of cameras, I was pretty amazed as well.
Genius idea from me.
Yeah,
And
pretty
now
cool.
that his guard was dropped, we could initiate step 2 of the plan, stealing the spare keys. All I had to do was wait for him to leave the room for some reason and take them without him realising. And luckily, a great excuse came up.
Do you want a drink, friend?
Yes.
Yeah, go on.
Whiskey.
Coffee. I've got a coffee machine.
No, you gotta drink Dutch drinks.
Get your coffee. Get your coffee. It's
Oh,
very
coffee
loud,
would
the
be... I'd love a
machine.
coffee right now, but it's like time for bed, so probably not a good idea.
So while Adam was distracted by being a nice host, I lifted his spare keys and step 2 of the plan was complete. So now it was time to move on to step 3. So I sat back down, drank my coffee and waited until it was time to go.
Right, brother. Enjoy band practice.
Yeah,
I'll get out, yeah.
I'll walk down with it. 'cause I'm gonna go
I
down
wonder
anyway,
what
so-
Rantad's band
I'm
is
gonna go
like.
band
I
practice.
haven't heard
I
his
need to
music
go
yet.
Brother, I'll see you.
That way.
Yeah.
You get that way.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
All right, safe, bro.
Bye, see you in a bit.
Bye-bye. What a fool. What a fool. He's been completely duped. All right, gang, Adam is now gone. We are minutes away from our heist. Before we begin it, I thought it would be good.
I wonder how, like, in on this that guy was, Rentad. It was quite good if he wasn't in on it at all. I mean, if he was in on it, that was quite good acting, because I actually don't know. I don't actually know if he's in on this or not from this. Like, so that was pretty well acted if he was in on it. Damn, internet went down. Was it my internet? Did my internet go down or yours? Hey, Master PV. I think your internet went down because I'm still live, apparently. I think I'm still live.
My speech to you to rile you up, you know? So I will now recite that speech from memory. Friends, family, subscribers. They say that fortune favours the bold.
Oh, mine did. I'm sorry about that, Master.
Bold. Because we go where we want, we do what we want, we take what we want, but we do not act out of want, we act out of need. A need to not live by the world's rules, because we are so much more than the box they try and put us in. So ride with me and ensure we never see that box again. That's a pretty good speech. I imagine there was some epic music playing then, it was really cool. But anyway, we've got about an hour and a half until Adam gets back. So let's go rob his stuff. Okay, now I've got the keys. We're in. Here we go. This is what we've came for. I can't believe this has worked. This is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. So that was quite a good plan, though. So basically, he went to his friend's house uninvited, sort of, and then they just chilled for a bit. And then he showed him the new camera or whatever. And then he just took a spare set of keys. Because everyone has a spare set of keys laying around, right? What a perfect plan. So easy.
I don't know what to take. There's so much shit. Like,
if you're a proper wrong-on, if you're a proper wrong-un, and you would be up for stealing from your friends, it's pretty easy to do, isn't it? I mean, you won't be friends anymore, but...
The snares. I've always
oh my god, he has a SNES?
No way.
That's so cool, man.
He just made a video with these.
Donkey Konga, I've got that. I actually have this. I've got the Donkey Konga on GameCube. It's a pretty ancient piece of rhythm technology. Like, the rhythm game is pretty fun. You know what is cool? Wait, Donkey Konga... Oh, 2-pack. I thought they said Donkey Konga 2, and I was like, did they make a second one? No, it's just the pack with with the game and the bongos. But yeah, or maybe with 2 sets of bongos. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so Donkey Konga is a cool rhythm game, but it's very ancient. It's like the first rhythm game that used like drums. So the drums are kind of crappy. Like the drum has like a little button in the middle, so you have to like push down. It's kind of like pushing a button. And then it registers your claps. It has like a microphone, so you have to clap. So you like bang and clap, bang and clap. It's pretty fun, but it's pretty, like, there are much better rhythm games like Rock Band. Remember Rock Band, where you actually have a drum kit? That one is sick. So like, yeah, it's like an ancient version of Rock Band. But it does have some good tunes on there. Also, there is a game to play with the bongos that's like a Donkey Kong side-scroller. It's Donkey Kong Beat or something. What's that game called? It's, yeah, what's that game called? It's like... Jungle Beat. Yeah, Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. There's a game on GameCube that's really good where you use the bongos to control Donkey Kong. So like you tap to the rhythm and Donkey Kong moves like left or right depending on your rhythm. And like you clap is one of his moves, so when you clap, Donkey Kong claps and stuff like that. It's a really good game, actually. It's really good. So that's pretty cool. You can play that game with it, Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. Anyway, that's enough lore about this game. Yeah, I actually have this. I have this.
You know what, this bag might be good to...
No one will ever separate me from my
runs a
bongos.
Nintendo YouTube channel, so everything I stole was quite valuable Nintendo stuff. It didn't take me long to fill 2 very valuable bags.
I think that'll do. I mean, I can only carry so much. 2 bags full. There's an N64 in there, a GameCube, some controllers for all of them, games for them. That bag is probably easily worth about 500 quid. You've got the Switch 2, you've got the SNES, the Donkey Kong. But here's the thing, folks. I'm actually not going to
He's got a lightsaber
and leave because
you know
I'm
what
willing
he needs?
to barter.
He needs like one of those proper effects lightsabers or whatever. Maybe I'll gift him one day. Who knows? Maybe I'll gift him something to put up here, like one of those. Oh look, so one of the hooks fell out of the wall. That's not good. I never thought about that before. You can use these IKEA boards to just put power strips on. I'm looking at his room now. I never thought about this before, but this power strip, this cable is stretched to its last limits now. But I never thought about that, getting one of these IKEA boards and using it to hook power strips on. That's pretty useful thing you can do.
With Adam, okay?
I might get one of these IKEA boards. Where do I put it? I don't think I have any space. Maybe up there. I might get one of these. I think I could just put it on the wall over there. Like, there's a little space, and then I could, like, hook loads of stuff to it. That'd be pretty cool.
I'm going to hold
Yeah,
these
might get one of those.
ransom because me and Adam are good friends, right? We chat a lot, and whenever we're texting and the conversation ends, it's always...
Don't recite
"Hey,
the
man."
scroll to me, says Master PV. I was there when it was written. Damn, how old are you? Snezlol, that must be a UK thing to pronounce it that way. Why would you not say Snez? Easier.
And let's go for a beer soon. You know what we
Yeah,
never
we
do?
call it the SNES. Why
Never, ever,
what would you call it, the
ever go
SNES?
for a beer soon. I
Or
mean,
you
I've
just
just learned
say
today that I
Super
can't just turn up at
Nintendo
his door. But, you know, we're
Entertainment
busy,
System.
we're adults and stuff, man. It takes, you know, shit takes time. So, I've actually brought 2 beers with me, and I am more than happy to give him his stuff back.
I've always called it
If we just
SNES.
finally have that beer.
And the
Plus,
NES.
you know, he's my friend, so I'm not actually going to
NES and
steal from him.
SNES.
No, I'm just demonstrating I can steal from him. It's really easy to rob your friends.
SNES?
guys.
You call
Just
it the
so you know.
SNES?
Don't do it at home. I feel like I'm setting a really bad example. Don't rob your friends, although you can really easily rob your friends. It's actually really, really simple. Kind of went a bit off track there.
Yeah. He's like, I've just
wait for
figured
him
out
to
it's
go
really
home
easy to
and
rob your
shoot him
friends.
this little proposition then.
The thing is, once you rob a friend, they're not going to be a friend anymore, so you lose the friend. Is he going to get home and Jack's just going to be in his house?
Hello.
I knew you were doing something. Why? What? How did you get back into my house?
Well, Adam, I'm a little sneaky. Do you want to come sit down? Come sit down.
Right.
Come sit down. Come sit down. Come sit down. Come sit down. Hello. How you doing?
Right. Who let? No, because nobody's here because that's at work.
So it was actually quite easy. I just lifted a pair of spare keys. So Adam, here's the thing. You know, I thought if I'm going to be Dutch, I've got to pull off a heist. I have stolen some of your stuff, and I've left it in an unmarked location. I am.
By the way, this
happy
video
to
is great,
part
man.
ways.
That was entertaining as hell. He needs more views and subscribers. This needs more views. Come on. Why is it needs like at least 4,000 by now. It needs more
Back
views.
to you, of course, but I am ransoming it. So
That's good.
I will gladly give you your stuff back if we have that beer finally.
Oh no, I have to drink a beer.
Yeah.
So you've robbed me
Yes.
so that you can have a beer with me.
Yes.
That's actually quite a good idea.
There you go. There you go.
Oh
So a
no, it's
successful
Budweiser
heist
though.
pulled
That's the
off.
worst
Me and Adam,
one.
of course, had that beer because obviously he wanted his stuff back, which I'd only hid in the next room. I mean, he was going to have the beer with me, let's be real, guys. And once we finished, I headed home and completed my day as Dutch. And after all this, I can say, I think I really do understand the man now. He's one that is very self-obsessed.
Wait a second.
Obsessed with his...
You didn't grow the. You had to grow the moustache. He didn't grow the moustache, did he? Oh wait, he kind of has a beard. He does have a beard, but you gotta have the proper moustache. You should have shaved all this off and just soul patch moustache. Otherwise, how are you going to understand the character if you not even have the same facial hair? You know what I mean?
image, what
I know.
people think
I
of
know
him,
what I'm
and how he
saying.
can use those things to ultimately manipulate people. But if he'd extended himself outwards and maybe spent a little bit more time with his buddies, perhaps things wouldn't have ended up the way that they did. Plus, fuck
I don't know
hell,
what happened.
it is
I
so
haven't
stressful
played.
doing a heist. It doesn't really come across in the video, but fuck me, it's enough to send anyone mad. But guys, if you enjoyed the video, there's another one on screen that I think you might like. Thank you for watching, and I'll see
Where
you
is
next
it?
time.
It's just black. It's just black. I think I might have disabled something on YouTube because I don't see the end screens anymore. Anyway, that was awesome, Jack. Well done on the video. That was sick. This deserves way more views. I hope you get the views, dude. I'll type that in now. This deserves way more views. There you go. Such a fun video. Me and chat loved it. Yeah, I liked the video. What do you think? Were you entertained? I was entertained. I thought that was really good. And I really like the concept of just living life as different game NPCs. I think it's really cool. Yeah, that was great. Anyway, I've got to go to bed now, but we're going to raid someone, so stay tuned for the raid, gamers. Stay tuned for the raid. We're gonna raid today. I don't know, but if you're watching on YouTube and enjoy the content, please like, subscribe, hit the bell button. My socials are down there in the description box. Join the Discord if you're not joined already. And until next time, Koroku! Bye-bye! Let's give someone a nice raid. I've currently on this screen got like a graphics card. See, we were seeing how much graphics cards cost, so it's way too much money. Way too much money now. Okay, raid somebody. Guide the raid. Do you want to do Emmy Lordy? Have a raid redeem in. If possible. Well, you're going to have to guide it. So Stargazer says Emmy Lordy. So you're going to have to send your own requests. So your requests are going to have to battle it out in the request zone. Where requests happen or don't happen. Manage goals. No. Okay, that's the raid thing. Oh, that's Fi's request? Oh. I thought it said Stargazer redeem the guide the raid. Oh, it's the same one. Okay. Emilordi. Have I raided Emilordi before? Am I following? I'm following. I've raided Emo Lordy before. She doesn't follow me.
Yeah, I have.
Okay, let's start raid.
Literally so many of these. So many.
Join the raid, everybody.
Too many. And I still have like 20 something more to go.
Emo Lordy, she's doing sloth drawings.
I'm ready for you, Flamingo. Yeah, there's like a lot of.
She's making her own like cards, like Pokemon cards.
So many little guys.
Oh, they're cute. Are these handmade? Oh, there was a cactus thing. That's the cactus from Growlithe. That was the cactus from Hytale. Yeah, wasn't it? The cacti or whatever.
I used to teach them all around.
I like the cacti. Thank you so much for stream. Thank you so much for joining today and lurking and commenting and chatting with me, guys. Really appreciate it. And thanks for the support today. The tier 1 from
Hello, KorokuGaming. Welcome.
The tier 1 from Zackerboy.
How are
and
you?
The follows today, and also the biddies from Varmady, and the support from Alcanal as well. Thank you so much.
Stargazer.
Okay, have a nice time with Emma Lordy. I'm going to bed now. Bye bye.
That's where I spend a lot of my days. In the bucket.